Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Lords of Misrule. Thank you for joining us this Saturday afternoon, late morning, early evening, whatever time it is for you out there, for some D&D fun. I'm going to get through announcements as quickly as possible. We've had a few streams. I'm trying to think since our last session. We were off last week, so we had a match-pony stream this last Thursday. Where we played Wizard of Legend, which was a lot of fun. Once we got it working, you can check that out. It'll go up on, we have some editing to do on that one, and it'll go up on YouTube later this week. But Savannah had a lot of fun playing that game. Check it out. I definitely recommend buying it. It was up on Steam for sale this last week. I don't know if it's still up for sale now. This episode brought to you by Wizard of Legend, in stores now. So yeah, we played that. There was a stream last night. You guys played Raft, I believe. I missed it because I was sleeping, but I hope it was.
We went late into the night.
Yeah,
it did. Suddenly was
4 hours.
But it went on for a while, so I assume it was good.
It was good stuff.
We also had, I think since the last time we played, we had another season of, or another session of Wonderworld 2 was at some point, maybe. I don't remember. But anyway, I'll stop digging into the past now. Upcoming, if you're looking at events, things that are coming up in the next week, we will have on Monday, in lieu of what would normally be our Wild Space time, we're going to be filling your mind brains with more D&D fun with a one-shot that I'm going to be running. We're going to be doing the Hidden Tomb of, I can't remember the name of it.
Tomoe-chan?
Tomoe-chan. I can never remember that off the top of my head. It's one of the dungeons converted from, I think it was AD&D, to the modern 5th edition. And we will be playing that straight out of the Yawning Portal book. So that'll be pretty much everyone here, I think, will be there. So it'll be a lot of fun. So come check it out. I think we're gonna angling for a one shot, but it may end up going into the next 2 weeks on that. So just come out and check it out. Next Thursday, we will have the next session of Wonderworld, which I will be running, as we are kind of angling towards our home stretch on that one. We'll do 2 Thursdays in a row, and we'll let you know which one we think is going to be the last one, or whether we're going for a third. I can't think of anything else in the next week. Video games, things like that, and we'll be back for more Misrule next Saturday, since we are not traveling that weekend, hopefully. So yeah, I think that's about it. Any other announcements? Anything I missed? Anything of? Nope. Okay. Well, as always, check out Twitter, all the other cool social medias for anything else. But for now, and for the next 3-ish hours, sit back, relax, and enjoy this thrilling episode of Lords of Misrule. And welcome back. Last time on Lords of Misrule, still continuing to fight for their place in the city of Gothford, our gang plotted to, I guess, dethrone, kill, deal with one of the current vying gang leaders, Carmen Ettlinger, one of the former Mephistosi lieutenants. They sought help from, or Cordelia, Sebastian, and Clove sought help from an old friend, Basil, the cleric of Gabagool, who helped you all infiltrate Carmen's nightclub. You got all spruced up, bought some new digs, had a night out on the town, and went to the Cat's Eye Cabaret, Carmen's club in Upper Gothford, where you sought to deal with this problem without so much as a plan beforehand. After making it into the nightclub, you enjoyed dinner and a little bit of a show. Were able to figure out where Carmen was within this club, gathered your surroundings, and came up with a plan to infiltrate Carmen's private booth in the third floor of this cabaret, where you would capture her and bring her back to the wherever you wanted to next. I think you ended up taking her to the to Clove's joint, but not before a fight broke out as you confronted Carmen, unable to trick her into leaving of her own volition. Seeing through your disguises, she revealed her devilish true form of an Aranyas, where she then, wielding her longsword, attempted to cut you all down, which she almost did multiple times, but you were able to subdue her and her demonic hench people, and before anyone else in the nightclub was able to notice or was any the wiser, you absconded through the window of the third floor of this establishment, with her unconscious body in tow. And where we're going to pick up today is shortly after that. Instead of outside of the Cat's Eye Cabaret, which is panic and sirens and chaos in the northern side of the city, as the Mephistosi under Carmen's control are currently searching for her, you have all long since fled the area, and we journey down into the basement, one of the back rooms of Clove's laundry joint, behind a closed door, where we come upon the four of you currently in this back room. I think Enza and Pilar, the two of you, have just walked in to this room after Clove has pointed you towards the back. She's up front dealing with the business side of things. And you can see Sebastian looking a little worse for wear, while Cordelia also not looking her best. I assume you're still in your dress, or you guys are still dressed all fancy right now.
Yes, because that's way more interesting.
Yeah, in their
We
nightwear.
incredible.
Yeah, in your evening wear, fantastic clothing, besmirched by blood, and I don't remember if there was any fire involved.
That's why I wore
but
the red dress.
Yeah, and unconscious, but slowly coming to in a chair in the corner, you see Carmen Ettlinger, still in her devil form. You see these long black wings kind of slouched, hanging across the ground. I think her helmet is off and the armor and all the I don't know if you've taken off all her armor. That's up to you guys. But you took her weapons and stuff from her, and she is currently tied up in the chair, still breathing.
Okay, first of all, you guys look like really remarkable, like really good, but also like really bad. I just want to say that right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like y'all had a time of it.
What was that, Sebastian? What do you have to say for yourself?
You should see the other guys. Two of them don't exist anymore.
Did you like punch them out of existence?
No, I think that was more Clove. I don't know. I got wrong.
Oh, come here. And I'm just going to take out my handkerchief and clean his face off and cast Healing Word.
Which I think should negate my minor concussion.
Yeah, that'll negate your concussion.
So does that mean, do I still have an injury point, or how does that work?
You maintain the injury point, but your current injury is gone.
Of course I rolled minimum healing 1 on a d4 for a total of 6.
Yep. And would we have also been able to take a short rest somewhere in here, or?
Yeah, I mean, you would have had a little bit of time, probably.
Okay. Because I would like to not have now 12 hit points.
Sure.
And Enza, we brought you a gift.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you guys to do the thing tonight.
The
but good
opportunity
work.
presented itself. So
Yeah, so what are we gonna do with her?
well, I know you wanted to talk to her.
I mean,
After that, we hadn't really decided.
Well, I think we should consult with Gura about what to do with her. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Right. I hold up my fan. Send message. What are you talking about?
Repeating back. We're not going to let her know that, Finn wanted us after her. We got to misdirect.
Recast message. You are really, you really are the smart one. You know that, right?
I've always said that. Make sure you let the others know.
Puts fan away, opens fan back up, messages everybody.
Is this
So we're not letting
Sebastian saying wink, wink, nudge, nudge out loud?
No, maybe he still had the concussion, but no, that's gone now.
Sorry.
So yeah, I message everyone.
While
I'm
he was being healed.
we are being subtle about it. We're saying Gura so that she does not know who we are working with.
So in the time to cast message to everyone in the group, 30 seconds of silence, and everyone just looking at each other one by one going, oh.
There would have been idle chatter in the Also, if she's still out, then she doesn't matter how long.
Yeah, I mean, she's not, as far as you can tell, she's not conscious right now.
She's coming to consciousness as these 4 friends just nod to each other in total silence.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess I could just ask her those questions here.
Though I seem to remember Gura saying that they wanted a more permanent solution, which I don't know if we're equipped to make happen yet. So maybe let them know that, hey, she's going back to hell. If you've got someone to talk to on that end of things.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never tangled these kind of creatures before.
Oh,
but
Cordelia, I know you were studying up for something to help with this.
Mm-hmm.
You still got the juice for that, or?
I do if we took a short rest.
Yes.
I'm double checking. I'm trying to read my abilities, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the definitive answer.
Yeah. So, we either wait for her to wake up or wake her up, ask the questions, and then... Or...
yeah, I feel like if I was in a situation such as this, I would not be giving away information very readily.
I probably would. I mean, just got punched to shit and then tied to a chair in the basement.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, that's me trying to give you a compliment, and we've had a long day.
Yeah, you two are gonna have to tell us what you were up to later, but...
Yes, we will. But first days, focus.
So we want to wake her up?
Yeah, let's make sure she's secure. I'm just gonna go over there, make sure she's tied to that chair. We don't have the command word for that fancy rope, huh? Very one. So we can't use that.
Oh, no, not yet. Nobody's identified it.
I also would not trust her own rope to hold her.
Yeah,
She also probably has the command word.
exactly. So yeah, just want to make sure she's not tied up with that. But
no, yeah, I think you guys have probably tied her up with real rope,
yes.
normal rope, mundane rope.
I also have manacles
Oh, yeah, those
that
work.
are mundane. But
Do that.
there's the information on them. So yeah, I was gonna put those on there and hog tie her real good.
So are we really just going to like ask her stuff? Like that's it? Or do we have other like really cool means of asking questions?
Well, I have something I haven't actually tried this spell before, but
Trying new things? I'm for it.
yeah, my mother taught me how to do this one, and it should potentially make someone, or they have to speak the truth.
Well,
But
that is super helpful.
yeah, but like I said, it's my first time trying, so it's not like guarantee it's gonna work.
Well, I could probably try to help you out if you tell me about what you need to do or what it entails. I am what they say, a support.
Excellent. Well then I guess I don't know how to convey this in the game.
Is it like a force of will thing? Is it like
For the sake
understanding
of
your
keeping it
surroundings?
less clunky, we don't have to actually go through the description of this. in the
Right.
game. Yeah. So you're casting, I assume, some sort of zone of truth.
Yes.
That's what you're going through. Okay. And so it's going to be a saving throw on her end. I don't know if there's anything you can do.
I sure can.
Okay.
Basically getting a description from Enza of like what it roughly entails. Which saving throw is it?
Charisma.
Yeah.
It's a charisma save.
Perfect.
Isn't hex ability checks though? Not
It sure
saving-
is. You know what isn't? Bestow curse.
Mm.
So
Okay.
while she's coming to, I'll just like kind of gently pat her face with like these hands that from the fingertip down go skeletal, and I'll cast Bestow Curse on her, and she needs to make a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would have drawn out on the floor a circle.
Okay.
To indicate, do I have to? Okay, just verbal and somatic. But yeah, would have drawn out on the form in preparation of this
Okay.
casting.
All right. She will make a wisdom saving throw. She does have advantage on it.
That's fine. I've got another spell slot.
Because she is resistant. So that won't be.
Oh,
It's an 18.
That saves.
Okay.
I will try it again immediately.
Okay. Second wisdom save. 26.
Yep.
Oh,
Nope, both of them save.
no. Well,
I will look at Enza and be like, "Ugh."
And I think at that point she is awake at this
Yeah.
point. So
I'm
you
just like
cast-
patting her face, like, wakey, wakey, tofu eggs and bakey.
And she strains against them quickly and feels the bindings. Goes, fuck. What? And as you like touch her and try to cast the spell again, she goes, "No, child, please stop. It's
I just
not
wanted to
going
give
to
you a
work."
warm welcome.
all right. Well, you can stop with the parlor tricks. What do you want?
Steps back.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Well, I suppose we could maybe get a bit more comfortable. You could pour some tea. We could have a nice conversation that doesn't involve your friends here trying to kill me again.
Where's the fun in that, though?
I
Who
don't
put
think
you
they're
up to
gonna be
this?
doing
None of you seem like you're smart enough to gain anything from this. Who put you up to this?
Carmen.
Excuse you.
Was it Finn? It had
It
to
was-
be Finn.
It was Gura, actually. Believe it or not. Seriously.
Gura.
No, seriously.
Gura.
Look me in the
Really?
eyes. Really.
Make a deception check.
I sure will. Please, 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 please. You're a bard, please. 17.
Okay.
Why do I
she'll
never
make-
roll above a 10, even though I have a plus 11?
She'll make an insight check. Insight's wisdom based, right? Double check on that. Okay. She gives you a discerning look for a moment, and she says, I still don't buy it, but fine. Whoever it was, Gura, then. Why? What's the point of all of this? Gura's out of the game anyway.
He was thinking this is a way for him to get back in, take you out. Big power move. No one's expecting it from someone who has left.
All right, then. What do you want?
Well, and she's gonna like step into the circle and cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Was this a...
It's save.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but
Does she have to keep making the save, or is it just
One and done.
one and done? Okay.
yeah. Well, there you go.
Charisma save with advantage.
Dang it.
I tried. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
That
No.
is a 20.
Oops. Nope.
Well, until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a save. So I
There-
guess
Oh.
would
So
keep
just to keep saving it until she fails.
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
We can wait.
Let me double check. So
I did not.
yeah, it doesn't say anything
Close
about a
enough.
successful save. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I feel like eventually she's gonna fail. Just law of probability. She has a +8. I'll just say with
Ooh.
advantage, so it's gonna take a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna keep rolling. That'd be boring. So what I'm gonna say is there's gonna be a little talking before it actually comes into effect.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And what I will, once she fails, she keeps making the save, or is that just...
Nope, but she's aware that she can't
She's-
lie and can be evasive.
All right, so I'm gonna say it probably takes about 2 minutes or so out of the 10 minutes for her to fail and give in to the
Okay.
effect. Yeah, I just clicked it a bunch of times just because I wanted to know. It's killing me. So she says, I think there's a bit more hypothesizing on her end, and she just going through people in her head that she thinks it could be, until finally she kind of pauses for a moment, and she looks over at you, Enza,
hmm
and she says, really? Well, all right then. What do you want to know? What are you just dying to get out of me so bad that you go through all of these lengths and risk death and dismemberment and torture for years and years to come?
Well, I think whatever you have to say is worth it. Do you recognize who I am? Do you know?
Yes, I do. I'm familiar with you, Enza.
And is it true that you worked with Faust to bring me into the organization?
Ah, yes, definitely.
What did Faust want with me?
Lots of things. I don't know the specifics. He never told me that. I do know it had something to do with your ancestry.
All right. Well, this attack that you made on me and the children, how'd you know we were going to be there?
I just went where I was told.
And who told you?
Faust, of course.
Is Faust still alive?
No. Dead with the rest of them, I assume. I don't know, actually. I mean, he could be. I haven't heard from him. But I assume he's dead.
Is that creature of yours still alive?
Which creature?
The Bahir. Your guard dog, as it were.
I've had a few of those over the years. I don't know which one you're speaking with specifically. The one that we sent after you, I assume.
Yeah, but you mentioned you have others. Are they here in the city?
I don't know. No, we have a few in the city. I don't know if that one's alive specifically. There's lots of people that want that sort of things for all sorts of reasons, so I might have sold it. I don't know anymore. It's been a long time.
You're right. It has been a long time. What are your plans?
My plans. To get the power and recognition that I deserve. To take
Really
over the
quick?
city. In the way Faust never could. In the more immediate, my plan is to kill all of you as soon as I get out of here.
Right.
You and like half the city.
Well, I'll have to find that half then.
Sorry, I just got like messaged by somebody.
It's kind of flattering though, right? That we're like going to all this trouble just to talk to you.
No, it's
Aw.
annoying.
Aw. That's not the
You
right
want the-
attitude.
You aren't the first ones to try to kill me this week. You were just the most successful, I guess. And I wouldn't take that as a good thing. Because this would have all gone a lot easier if you had just died.
But we didn't.
Yet.
You still might.
I've died a few times. It doesn't really take.
Well, this time you'll be dying like on your own though. Cassilian doesn't have your back anymore.
And
Just saying, one little fishy. It's pretty easy to kill. When it's not surrounded by protection of friends.
I don't really have any friends.
Well, I mean, you really don't know.
I'm bored now. Do whatever it is you're going to do. Get it over with. Send me back to the home office, and I'll be back within the week.
Do we really need to, like... Do we really need to? Couldn't we just, like, keep her here?
I'm not cleaning up after her.
I imagine she'd find a way out eventually.
Yeah.
She's not totally useless. So, I can try to send her back. Or we could just run her through.
Yeah. Any more questions, Enza?
No, I think I'm alright. What if we let you go?
That would
you
be a
threatened you
different.
would kill us, but what if you didn't?
If you let me go, I'd still want one of you dead. Just a matter of business. But I'd let the rest of you live.
It's not the worst thing that's happened to me. Done it once before already. But I don't think we're gonna take that deal.
Do we think Gora might have some questions for her?
Certainly can't get her to Gura.
Why?
I think we would figure something out.
Do you want to pop outside? See if you can't reach him by phone? See if he has any special instructions?
Sure. I don't want to be down here anymore anyways. I was gonna turn around and walk out of here.
Okay. So you head back up the steps to the main bar area where the phone is. And there are a few patrons in there right now. It's really late. It's probably like 2 or 3 in the morning at this point. Clove's still tending the bar. There are maybe 6 patrons in here, including I think Nikolai is sitting at the bar and having a drink with a human woman that's actually sitting at the bar right next to him. And they seem to be having small talk. Pleasant conversation. But Clove looks at you, kind of a knowing look, and says, "Everything all right down there?"
Yeah. I've never done anything like this before, and I think we got it under control, but we just can't decide what to do. So I'm just gonna... I don't know. What do you think, Chloe?
I think whatever you do, just don't make a mess.
We'll make sure to clean it up.
Okay. The phone is right there, though, if you want to make a phone call.
Yeah, okay. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's gonna call Nelson and Nelson.
Okay.
Associates.
You call using the turned out phone, and there it rings for a moment, and probably a few longer than you're expecting. You're thinking, okay, nobody's going to be picking up, until finally you hear a click on the other end. You hear a very gruff voice says, "Nelson and Nelson, how can I help you?"
I need to talk to Finn. It's Enza. Is he around?
Enza, yeah. One second.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, morning. Puts the phone down. There's a bit of a pause, and you hear some footsteps and a door closing. And about a minute or 2 later, you have time to just like watch the bar and the patrons as they're getting their drinks. The phone picks up again, and you hear the voice of Finn on the other end, and says, "Enza, good morning.
Hello there.
How can I help you?"
Well, last night we captured Carmen.
I had heard there was some business at her club not long ago. You have her now?
Yes.
Perfect.
And have never dealt with devils before, and I'm pretty sure she wants to murder us. Makes
Yes.
sense.
She is still alive, though, correct?
She is indeed.
Do you think you can keep her restrained for about another 30 minutes?
I think so.
Perfect. I'll be there soon.
Well, all right. We're at...
Oh. Did you get the answers you needed from her?
I think so.
Perfect. Then yes, I'll be there in 30 minutes. And he hangs up.
Meanwhile, downstairs. So, Carmen, when you were gone, like, who's going to be managing the cabaret?
I think she's just stonewalling you at this point. And
How
she's
does one get an audition at the cabaret? Because I'm something of a performer. And just like PR's being the most annoying that she can possibly be.
I think the only thing she says is, I only hire people with talent.
Oh, but
Sorry.
you've never seen me perform, so.
I've seen enough.
This one, I've got lots of acts.
And so you come back down.
Well, we are going to be paid a visit in about 30 minutes or so.
Interesting.
Do we want her awake for that time, or should I knock her out?
I mean, she almost looks knocked out already.
But then I can't talk to her anymore.
Well, tell you what. If you ever start getting, this is directed at Carmen, if she starts getting too annoying, let me know and I'll knock you right out.
She was too annoying about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, my heart.
So you wait
Yep.
quietly in this room, well, somewhat quietly in this room for the next 30 minutes.
I'll start telling her about my Aunt Tia's tamale recipe. Like, I will just talk constantly until she's unconscious, if she ever becomes unconscious.
And and just as the 30 minutes are coming to a close, and you're wondering how much longer it'll be, ends up you begin to feel a familiar chill in the air. And the door, the only door out of this room opens. And Clove sticks their head in and says, "We have a visitor."
Right. It was gonna.
Yeah. Well, I think
Lord.
Clove just steps out of the way, and Finn, you're not sure if he's just always this well dressed or specifically spent the 30 minutes getting this well dressed for the situation, but is wearing a black suit, black shirt underneath with a white tie, diamond cufflinks glistening in the little bit of light that you have in this room, and he walks in with a smile, and as he does, you see Carmen's visage, her demeanor change from this sort of sarcastic withdrawal that she's had the whole time you guys talking, to a angered and maybe a slightly more worried pose. And she goes, "Well, shit. Finn, darling, how are you?" And Finn ignores her and looks at you, Enza, and says, "I hope she wasn't too much trouble."
No, my friends were able to take care of her. I mean,
Good.
they got roughed up a bit, but
Do you have everything you need before I take care of this?
I guess.
All right. I just wanted to make sure. Don't want to step on your toes if there's anything else you need to ask her.
Not real stressed, but we're just gonna go with it.
All right. And she's on the other side, says, "Listen, I don't know what you're playing out, Finn, dear, but this has all gone a bit far. Why don't we just talk about this like civilized folk, like business partners, like we used to be?" And Finn finally turns towards her and says, "Carmen, I'm going to tell you what I've been wanting to tell you for 50 years now. Shut up." And as he does, you see Carmen give off a sort of growl as she like bares her fangs at him. And you see and she gives a pained expression as she looks down at her feet, and you watch them begin to crystallize in ice. As from her feet upwards, she is encased in a solid block of ice, and as her head is swallowed or engulfed in it, she begins to give out just the slightest yell of anger before she is completely encased. And Finn sort of dusts himself off as you see this outer kind of crusting of frost has formed on him as well. And he dusts that off of him and he says, "Easy enough. I'll take her from here, unless you have need of an ice sculpture."
I don't think so.
Perfect. He looks back towards the door where you see where Clove had walked out, and it opens up again, and there are two other figures in dark suits as well that come walking into the room. They take a moment to kind of hoist up this ice sculpture and begin to walk it back towards the door.
Yeah, it's just a sculpture. It's not actually a person. Oh man.
And as he finishes off, he says, "Perfect. Well, business well struck then. I believe I'm out of competition in Upper Gothford, so I have you to thank, Enza, and your friends here, who seem to be more than capable of handling themselves. Enza, a word, please." And he walks towards the door.
All right. Gives a look back at everybody and then follows him out.
I wave.
As he steps outside, I think he leads you through the back hallways of the laundry joint and back out the main door, where you see there is a limousine there, as well as a big truck, like a refrigerated truck, and she is being loaded into the back of the refrigerated truck. And there is a driver waiting to take the same car that or maybe the same car that you had been in before, and he turns back and says, "Well, I believe there's a bit of work to be done in the next day or so as we solidify our holdings in the upper districts, but you've more than led up to your part of the bargain. We're going to have the strongest claim towards anything moving forward, so anything you need, it's yours."
All right, will do, sir. And I guess congratulations.
Yes. The other bit of business, though it may not be such a threat at this point, the business with the Zartano.
Yes, Pilar and I went and met with Sylnia, and it seemed to go well, in that she might be standing down, at least for now.
Perfect. Well, I imagine she won't have much of a choice at this point. Excellent. Well, we'll see if that holds up and gives us a bit of breathing room to make the arrangements needed. And I didn't mean to bring it up in front of your allies. I apologize for that, but the business we discussed with Carmen before. Do you?
Yeah. I learned a bit more. So knowledge is good, and yeah. Thank you for sharing this information with me to begin with. I know you mentioned that you didn't have to, and appreciate knowing now what went down all those years ago. So
Of course. Well, anything I can do, I'll continue to try to find out more for you if you desire that. But
All right.
seems like we have a fairly good place here. In advance, and he turns towards the car and like snaps over at the driver, who pulls out a briefcase from the front seat and walks it over and sort of presents it to you. And he says, "You and your crew's payment for this little venture here. I wasn't really expecting you to be able to deliver Carmen on a silver platter for me like that, but makes my job a lot easier."
But yeah, glad we can help in that. Do you know what's gonna happen to some of the territories that she was in control of? I mean, I guess your people are now going to...
We're going to acquire them by whatever means we need to. And that should be able to give us more perspective on the future, especially with this arrangement that we currently have with Miss Sharp, and hopefully clearing out some of the remaining competition we have here in the city. So, as far as the Zartano business, we'll discuss that more further, see how things go in negotiations there, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah. Right, yeah. We're gonna have to... I don't know. Pilar was real great in figuring things out, so she seemed to think that that would be something that is viable to be able to work out something out with the Zartano. Some sort of agreement can be reached.
You think there may be an arrangement to be made there on... All right. Yeah. Might be worth looking into. With an arrangement on those three fronts, Jersey's the only holdout at that point, and things return back to the way they used to. Not a bad deal. I'll mull it over a bit, decide if that's going to be the best course of action. Excellent. Thank you for this news.
All right.
I'll contact you in the next few days. And he turns back to the car. The driver opens the door for him. He sits down inside, and the car pulls away with the refrigerated truck driving behind it.
All right. And is gonna head back inside and... Sorry, guys in chat.
It's fine.
Okay, I just got caught up with the chat too. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. So we'll say the three of you, or you return, you all reconvene in the less chilly but still pretty cold basement.
So, but like, really, how did it go? Like, what did you do?
We went in there, we punched her a lot, she cut us to shit. Clove and Basil threw around some magic.
Okay, there's way more to the story than that.
But I'm just really excited.
Wait, Basil was there?
Wait, yeah! What?
Yeah, we thought we might need, a holy man to help us deal with the fiend.
Oh, yeah.
One of these days I'm going to get to work with him.
He's okay.
He is an interesting fellow.
He seemed so nice when I met him, and then you guys went off and did whatever it was you did the first time.
I don't know if nice is the word I'd use, but...
That's why I used it. He's nice.
He's not bad.
He's a character.
But there was more than just the punching.
Yeah, I mean, these outfits are nice, if mostly kind of trashed now.
Mine's fine.
Yes.
Mostly. I think the slate is higher than it was before.
It looks really nice.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, but
Insight check. I'm not kidding. Insight check.
Okay, I'm not sure what I should roll to contest that.
I want to
Roll.
see. I'm trying to figure out like if there's more behind that. I'm just like,
Because he's not
Yes.
lying.
Okay, what did you say specifically, Sebastian?
That, the slip being higher is not necessarily a bad thing.
No one is lying in this situation.
it's not. I just want to know if there's something more to that comment.
You guys resolve this however you want. I'm out of it.
Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Alex?
I mean, you just healed Sebastian of a concussion. Who knows
True.
what side effects he's still having?
I'm rolling insight. I don't know what you want to roll. I rolled a 24. Beat that.
I mean, I'll roll a d20. Yeah, I mean, I think what you get is, and you would have been party to some of Sebastian's comments on, just commenting on Cordelia is an attractive woman.
Mm-hmm,
You're not sure if there's more to this?
Am I not with a 24? I'm not.
I do look very good.
I mean, yes, I said this as
Right
well.
now.
I agree.
I mean, you might. That's
Is
kinda
it purely aesthetics that he's responding on, or is there some sort of emotional backing?
Ooh, there you go.
There might be some kind of extra stuff going on there, but again, just recovered from a concussion, still very bloody from the
I don't need concrete evidence. I'm Pilar.
Then why are you rolling?
I just want to know. This was for G also.
love
You're
it.
welcome, G.
Shout out
This
to
is
your
good.
homeboy.
Yeah,
My homeboy, my super trash friend.
yeah.
Oh,
I think I literally does this extremely obvious like turn and then like lean and squint.
leans in.
What are you looking at, Pilar?
You get a little
Me.
more blood on your face.
Yeah, I mean, this one still hasn't stopped bleeding, really, and head wounds bleed a lot. Which, speaking of, I probably need to call it a night, sleep until at least noon, maybe later.
Yeah,
Do
you
we
look
know
pretty
what
roughed
we
up.
want?
Yeah, you look pretty roughed up.
Yeah. You guys are gonna have to tell us what you got up to tomorrow, but other than that, do we have any plans for what we want to do? I assume, Cordelia, you've got to tell Aya what happened. But
Yeah.
that's not something you need the rest of the group for.
No.
I mean, she might also hear that from Finn.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. Now, he is one of the most powerful leaders in the city.
Yeah. And then with Sylnia backing down, at least for the moment.
I would like to know more about that.
Can we talk about it? Do you really have to go to bed like right now? I know it's like 3:30 in the morning, but
Let's at least go home.
okay. I can hold my tongue for that long, but only that long.
So everyone back to Cordelia's for, I don't know, do you still have leftover noodles?
Sure, I can find something.
Is it
Right.
penne? I love penne.
No
We'll probably pick something
blood
up
on
on
the
the way.
couch. All right. Just had it cleaned.
Okay, so you leave the tavern and head back, or leave Close Laundry Joint, head back to
My house.
the apartment. You do.
Yeah, I forgot we were
uh,
all sticking.
I will say, I'll mention it to Cordelia again because you're probably the only other person that would even care. You do see Nikolai having a nice conversation with a
Do I know who it is?
woman at the bar. Huh?
Do I know who it is?
No, you've never seen her before.
Okay.
Okay.
Ensign's is probably just gonna give him like a nod on the way out.
I think he just, I think he
A little bit.
avoids eye contact.
Oh, well then.
I look
Um,
very good
Yes, you do.
as I walk by.
So you all make it back to Cordelia's with buckets of leftover noodles. You sift through the ones that are Still good?
That's not true. I do not keep bad food.
Okay.
Please. This place is very clean.
Okay. Yeah.
Just full of noodles.
So as you all eat your noodles, discuss.
These are actually really good. Cordelia, I tell you this every time you have me over for lunch or something, but this is so good.
Thank you.
Okay. So, this is what happened. Basically, or Enza, do you want to start and then I'll come in the middle?
I think you're better at telling stories than
Okay. So, basically, we all know that Finn went to Enza and was like, hey, go talk to Celia or kill her. I don't know. And like, ceasefire or kill her. You know, what your choice, dealer's choice. And so we go over there and we're like, probably not to kill her. There's only 2 of us, and we know that our other group is over there dealing with Carmen. So we went in there and we just, this was more... I thought about this on the drive over, and it's not as exciting to like say it as it was to like live it. But we went in there, got an audience with Sylvia, and basically we were like, oh no, Sylvia, this is such sad news that we have to tell you this. Probably don't be fighting Finn right now. You should like pull back and stuff. And she was like, yeah, you're totally right, but not really. She was kind of a jerk about it, but like not too bad. It was fine. It was like an expected level of jerkiness, and that's pretty much it. So basically, we told her that Carmen was taken care of because we were just like, probably she will be by the time this conversation's done. So good job making me not a liar. And she was like, well, dang, if I don't have Carmen, I have to think about this. So that's all. That's what happened. Probably I should have just told you this at close. But it was pretty exciting when we were living that like Enza was back there. She was like this. And I was just like, oh, let me just tell you this because I'm your best friend. And yeah, anyway, there were probably some snipers in the rafters or something, but it went off fine.
Good.
Yeah, so
Is Sebastian just asleep on the couch?
he's like,
He's being monosyllabic in his responses at this
Aw.
point as much as he can.
clearly dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't really get confirmation what Sylvia's gonna do. I guess we'll just have to see if she's smart.
Better than nothing.
And now we know to at least keep an eye on that aspect of things with the Zartano.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all.
I'm glad you guys had it handled in capturing Carmen. But I was partially worried about going along in case she recognized me.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys were able to take care of it without us.
No. We missed you.
Yeah, though. Not sure how you would have been able to sneak your rifle into the cabaret.
True. We did okay.
You guys did great. Oh, Enza, what did Finn say?
Oh, well, I told him a little bit about our conversation that we had, Pilar, with
Was he like, wow?
Yeah. I mean, he seemed interested in the fact that there might be an agreement to be made there or something. He definitely seemed interested by that, and yeah, like I said, he's kind of one of the most powerful leaders right now, and he mentioned that because we helped, that if we need something, we can talk to him about it.
Like what kind of something?
Oh, I know that look in your eyes, Rita.
Well,
Please glint.
I don't know, really. I mean, he's been paying me a bit, but I'm sure maybe there's some favors or something to be had there. I don't...
Well, it just so happens I know of this one establishment that's without a manager now. It's the cabaret. I'm talking about the cabaret.
We know.
Oh.
Interesting.
So, like, what if, like, he just, like, gives that to us? That's our new home base? Nothing
Yeah.
against the laundromat, but like, there are more rooms, more things going on, probably more cash flow.
That's a really interesting idea. You wanna perform on a stage like that?
Yeah, I do. Also, I mean, this way Clove wouldn't have to like keep paying rent to the Zartano anymore either, so there's that.
I mean, they're probably still going to have to as long as they're running the joint.
Touche. I don't know. We can talk to them about it. It's just something that's a little warm for your ear to think about when you talk to Finn next time. That's all.
You could at least make Clove's rent payments easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I just offer these ideas like a completely objective third-party observer with no personal interest in the matter, so.
You're a terrible liar, Rita.
Thank you.
It is quite an idea, though.
Okay, Sebastian, you can go to bed. I'll help you. Come here. And I literally go over and I'm 5 feet tall, so I'm just like, here, I'll help you. Just like trying to mom him up the stairs, but really he's like, why are you here?
So I was not aware that Cordelia's apartment had a second story to it.
does.
I've always
now.
assumed it was like freaking ritzy.
Yeah, I pictured like a fancy loft.
It's nice for Gothford.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I've been
it's
imagining
so
like
hard
basically a townhouse this whole time.
It's nice. I think it's one floor.
So when I said stairs, I meant hallway.
There you go.
Now, are you taking him to Cordelia's bedroom, or what are you doing?
Ooh, I think she will. Like start going
There's
in the
only
hallway and
one.
just like see when he starts turning.
There's only one bedroom.
There's only one bedroom anyway.
Well then, yes, guys. Like I
very
said, I
nice.
thought it was a townhouse.
No, it's a very nice apartment for one person that usually lives in it.
Yeah, I know when Cordelia ended up with a manor.
Normally I would not say no, but
I'm just saying, from day one, I imagined like
You
a
escort him
townhouse.
to the
no,
bathroom.
this is way better.
Sleeps in the tub
This
for
is
the
way
night.
better. It's very nice. It's got one very nice bedroom.
I'm gonna start walking that way and see if Sebastian's like, and then like turns toward the couch, or is like, yeah, no, this is normal.
I mean, I also imagine this is the hallway to the restroom, but if it gets to that point, it's probably just like trying to nudge you to take him into the restroom so he can finish, cleaning up.
Okay, she'll do that. And she wants to have a
Closes the
conversation.
door. I mean, you can talk through the door.
Leans
but-
against the door. So, I've decided I don't like this thing that we have going on right now.
Can you be a bit more specific, Rita?
Well, first of all, I don't like not being there to help you when you go up against scary bugs underground or crazy devil ladies in theaters.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been getting into scrapes without you for, you're there a lot of the time, but you're not always there.
I know.
I can't just sit around if you're not there.
I know, that's not what I'm saying. But we used to do a lot more work together than we have been doing, and especially because of recent events, I know you've wanted your space, and that is only right, really. I guess what I'm trying to say is, once again, I'm sorry, and I just care about you, and I still want to be around and part of your life, and if you want.
I mean, you're always going to be around and part of my life. Couldn't get rid of you if I tried or wanted to. I still obviously think something's up, but, nearly dying again tonight helps with some perspective. So
you don't want me not around?
It's 3 a.m. I had a concussion. You're gonna have to not use double negatives. I'm very
So
confused.
you do want me around.
Yes.
Okay.
But I will get to the bottom of whatever this is one day.
And I know you will. And I'm not saying there's not something, but I'm saying that's all I am saying.
Oh, I guess that's something.
Yeah. Okay, well, good night then.
Unless you're leaving right now, I'll be out in like a minute.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Waits outside.
Like 30 seconds later, the sink turns off, opens the door. Still, bruised, but
Pilar might an illusion to beard on
yeah.
herself.
because the feather beard, unless it has been
Oh my
sneaked
gosh,
off-
is it?
The beard.
You haven't. I think here's the perfect moment. You open the door after having washed yourself off. You still have this white beard that nobody's commented on right now with feathers. Sebastian looks at you. You have this moment of catharsis after this conversation, and then Sebastian, you feel this tickle on the back of your nose and lets out a huge sneeze, at which point the feathers explode all over Pilar and the room behind you, kind of all cascading down, and your feather beard is gone.
I was trying to be polite and not ask, but okay.
Yeah, that's one of those, shady potions. I'll get to cleaning them up, Cece.
You guys break a pillow in there? Looks down the hallway.
Nope, just clean shaven again.
Okay. Prestidigitate.
I think probably even like the last 30 seconds of being in the washroom was trying to like pluck the feathers out and then refusing to budge.
Couldn't figure out how to get that. Like, it was just, there's no way to get rid of it. You had resigned yourself to it until you sneezed.
Yeah.
Okay, Pilar goes to bed.
Okay. You all head to sleep for the evening, waking up the next day, feeling rested. You guys can gain your benefits of a long rest. I'm going to go ahead and take Basil off of here. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
So, what do you guys do today? Do we need to recap everything that you could possibly be doing right now, or do you guys feel like you have a grasp on what you want to do?
Well, I mean, Cordelia's mom is still trying to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sounds like the Sylnia thing got taken care of.
Maybe.
Temporary.
We might have to check on that.
Step 1 of probably like 17.
Part 1 of the side quest has been completed.
Yes, there you go.
So there's Cordelia's mom, the beast with
yeah.
my stuff.
Our stuff. Mostly your stuff. Okay.
Yeah. What else? And
There's a disco wizard underground.
Yep.
Disco wizard.
No, I haven't said jazz wizard. Let's not get that mixed up.
It could be both.
No, there's no disco in this world.
Pilar's
Not
gonna
quite there
invent
yet.
disco at her cabaret.
Can't be done. It's against the laws of physics for disco to exist in this
You
universe.
just wait. I'll hit level 20. I'll wish disco into existence.
Okay, at that point, then I will concede that fact.
Ain't no boogie in this world.
Oh, has Pilar been told that we now have henchmen?
Nope.
We go talk to those guys.
Yeah.
No, no.
That's what we
dogs.
were trying to do. Like, so
Before the
long ago.
vampire assassins.
So what's this I hear about you having an entourage?
Oh, yeah.
I assume we're meeting back up at the joint to talk things out.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were all I thought everyone was at Cordelia's place, but
Yeah, we don't have to meet back up. We could just
Yeah.
keep.
you're just having coffee around Cordelia's like 2-person dining
to-
table.
I have to like change my whole paradigm.
I know, right?
Well, this is what we've got going for us. I imagine those guys are gonna want some direction soon, but never really been one of the ones to put the job together. Always been more of the execution guys.
You can tell him he can
Glances.
answer to me.
Yeah, I was like glances at Cordelia.
I mean, do you have a job in mind for them to run?
I mean, not anything short term, but we've got a few things that could stand to be looked after. Guard duty, that kind of thing.
Do we have an artifact waiting at Craig? I feel like if we do, it's something for Clove.
Yeah, we got cloves.
Didn't you pick it up? Or they pick it up?
Clove picked up. theirs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We're
that
making
might-
Pilar something.
Where are we?
Pilar got theirs. Yeah,
Yeah, I-
Pilar, you had your
My stole of protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so I think we're all good on Craig, and we're starting to save essence gems. Is what I think we said.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that now. Yes.
Did you look at the briefcase?
That has not been done yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I should probably look at that
Briefcase.
briefcase. Yes, please. I would like
Okay.
to open this up.
Okay.
This briefcase.
It explodes. Everyone make a dexterity saving.
Oh,
Okay,
We get like in like the same thing that Aya Sharp did to that one house.
Yeah.
Oh no.
that would be. I'm changing my mind. That's what happens.
Technically, we did that.
That is true.
Aya, by way
so
of Cordelia.
yeah, it's I think you get the Pulp Fiction glowing from the inside the briefcase as it opens.
Love it.
And inside are a cluster of essence gems for you as payment. 15 essence gems.
That's so many.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this is what Finn paid us for doing this
Oh.
work with Carmen. Yeah.
That brings our total up to 17, which means we could almost make 2 rare things.
Oh man.
We could make 1, but yeah.
Hashtag get Cordelia a wand.
Yeah. Wasn't there talk about that?
I have a wand.
Yeah, I think we already
Yeah.
did that.
I mean, yeah, I have a +1.
Yeah.
Wow.
you made it before.
No.
I could have a better wand.
Yeah. Okay, Cordelia, another wand.
2 wands, dual wield wands.
It just makes it a longer wand.
Yes.
Just tape them together.
Very thin staff.
Telescopic wand.
Oh boy.
So I vote for Jazz Wizard. I think we could all use a little bit of like light-hearted, just silly dumb under the ground fun.
That doesn't seem.
Dealing
Like
with
what
zombies
this is
under
gonna
the
be.
ground is fun.
But with the lights and the colors and the music, come on! It would be thrilling. We could call it Thriller.
You know there are like assassins after me, right?
Yeah, we
That's true. Should we just go like punch your mom into the sun or something?
If I could do that, trust me, I would have done it when I was about 16.
You got your strength high enough.
I'm just wondering, like, do we just keep our eyes out for assassins and like keep punting them into the sun? Or like do we have a step ladder of things for that? Because I feel like, yes, super important, but I don't know how to tackle it.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, because I don't imagine we're gonna be able to get access to whatever your mom called it under the hospital anymore.
Well,
least-
she still thinks Ashley's on her side.
Is he not?
Oh, no.
I gave him so much crap and he's actually like pretty cool? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, that might be too far.
Medium cool?
It's kind of complicated. Ashley's not really her son. He's actually my dad's son. I think
I mean, okay.
it's. She lied to him, he's pissed. And here we are. He helped us fight some assassins with a very big sword. That's what happened.
Huh. Great.
So he's on the team, I guess.
Is he Team Cordelia or is he Team Ashley?
He's team not mum.
I can accept that for now.
So that's enough for me right now.
Yeah.
So, Jazz Wizard?
I don't know. I'm inclined to lean towards taking assassins off the table.
I hate being underground.
But how?
I
Maybe
mean,
we should talk to Ashley.
and forget if we figured this out when we figured out how she whammied me in Enza, but would your mom be aware that we're no longer whammied?
No.
Cordelia. Mhm.
So she might think she still has us as aces up her sleeve.
As far as she knows. Yeah,
So-
once the spell is out there, it's out there. She's got no connection to it.
Yep, so we at least have that going for us if we wanted to show up.
How good can you fake being mind controlled?
Decently well, I'd say.
Well, I mean, you remembered, right? When I removed it, you remembered what she had said and done and like asked you to do. So if she ever like shows up again, you can be like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, she just asked us to protect her.
Which, you know,
I don't remember saying anything else specific.
should be
Yeah, that we would protect her.
relatively easy enough to what am I trying to say? Fake that depending on how exactly she asks. But still doesn't exactly address how we get to her, because I feel like we lucked out with Carmen and being able to just, more or less waltz in. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with Natalie anymore.
If you all think I never sneaked out as a kid, we'll figure something out. And I might be able to get us some backup. I think Aya owes me at this point. Something, at least.
Yep, and I can't imagine that Aya and Finn wouldn't want to have some say in who's running the police.
That's a good point.
So step one today is
Talk to one of those three. We'll make them steps 1, 2, and 3.
Well, there you go.
great. So-
Okay.
So who's on first?
Third base. So I imagine Cordelia and I go talk to Aya, and Pilar go talk to Finn. We meet back up, reconnoiter.
I did like Finn. He was cool.
I think she does. She chuckles.
I don't want to miss out on talking to Finn again, though.
Or
We
we
can
could all
wait.
go together.
Entourage,
No, it's-
entourage.
I'll say in D&D terms, it actually doesn't save any time for you guys to do this separately because I got to do the scenes separate anyway.
Let's
So
just all go.
I just want to do this together.
I just want to see Finn Striker again.
All right. Okay. So you guys want to head to Aya first, Aya first, Striker next, and then Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin heading out of, well, and that makes sense geographically because it would be the closest to you.
Oh yes, that is definitely why we did them in that
Mhm.
order.
I know. I foresaw that. Okay, so you leave Cordelia's apartment and beginning head towards Marowith's Medicines to contact Sharp. And we're going to go and take a break here and pick up with 3 conversations, which we'll get through as fast as we can. We'll see you guys back in a second. Be back.
Just 1 second.
And welcome back, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us on our break. So our crew is going to beseech some help from some of your current allies to hopefully go take on Cordelia's mom. So you guys leave the Cordelia's apartment and head towards west, kind of the heart of West Circle, where Marwith Medicine is, a few blocks away from where Cordelia lives. And you head inside. The bell rings. I don't have the bell sound effect anymore. You can all imagine it. Rip bell noise. And Mike is there, and seeing all the customers says, "Oh, good morning, Cordelia and friends. How can I help you?"
Need to speak to Aya.
Sure. Do you want to do any shopping while you're here? I've got some new stock in stock. Okay, fine. I'll take you back.
Take a look when we're done.
Yeah, I think there'll also be some restocking of potions.
He leads you to the back of the shop. And
Mike, when are you going to start giving us a discount?
I already give you a discount. I have
A
to run a
real
business.
one.
We'll talk afterwards. And
I'll just wink at him.
he leads you to the back with the mirror or the scrying portal, and leaves you to yourselves in the back here. The portal kicks on, and as the rippling effect of this mercury like water fills the 2 pylons, the music just got super sultry for no reason. Please stop.
Is it for no reason?
That's not what I'm trying to evoke here.
Maybe I am.
As the portal comes in effect, you see that empty room for a moment, and then the sound of footsteps as you hear Aya approaching, and she walks up into view and says, Cordelia, the rest of you, good morning.
Good morning.
How is everything today?
It's good. One
All
day
right.
just give me your phone number.
I'm afraid I don't have a phone.
So, I bring you a couple of things this morning.
I heard about some of it. Seems you took care of our little problem with Carmen.
I don't know that she was a little problem, but she's taken care of.
Good. Well, I had actually just been discussing this with someone. Well, someone you're familiar with. And you hear footsteps behind and walking up behind Aya, you see Finn also in the room.
You don't say.
She says, we were just having a meeting about this very issue. Actually, why don't we all talk? And there is a crack and a flash of light, and suddenly standing in the room with the 4 of you are Aya and Finn, who looks slightly thrown off for a moment, and then looks around. Quaint. Hello again. Feels we only spoke yesterday or earlier today.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
And Aya says, "So let's get to the chase then. I heard that you've dealt with Carmen and Sylnia. So, well, the former a little more permanently. Stryker and I were just talking about what we were planning on doing next. Won't go into too many of the details, but looks like we have very little competition left in the city. So, your business first.
Well, that competition is actually something I wanted to bring to both of your attentions.
All right. Go-getters. I like that.
I don't know how familiar either of you are with, well, I assume you know quite a bit about the history of the city, but with the Nosfori faction in particular.
Finn nods and says, I've dealt with them in the past. Before all the bad blood, no pun intended. Aya says, we've spoken on this topic before. I'm aware. You have some issues with them.
Some. I am very familiar with one of their top dogs, as it were. She's infiltrated the Gothford PD, now has them under her thumb, and also very, very much wants me dead.
So they're the ones behind all that. That makes more sense. All right. So you're offering to deal with this problem now?
With some help.
Okay. Well, what do you need from us? What kind of help can we offer?
You have anyone that's any good at killing vampires?
I'm afraid I'm not very close with many vampire hunters these days. Most of the better ones have shuffled off this mortal coil at this
You're
point.
telling me.
I don't have many there. I could get some artifacts, some wardings, things like that might help you in that. Decent stock of holy water. Other things that might aid you in killing things of that nature. I'm afraid we're a bit strapped for manpower right now. You're sort of our go-to for these problems, so I can't really offer any better than what's currently standing before me.
Well, any resources you can contribute to the cause would be most appreciated.
Finn steps in at this point and says, I might have a few things. I know there was something I lent you before. Did you ever get a chance to use that?
Oh, right. No, we have not had a chance to use that.
All right. That should help.
But I've got that.
I wouldn't say that's the best option you have for fighting undead, but it'll do its part regardless. So give that a shot. Let me think. Undead. I suppose I have some silvered weapons. I don't know how much that'll help you there. I have a few things I can run and grab to help you with that as well. Between the two of us, I'm sure we can come up with something. Aya says, that sounds well enough for me. Where is this? When are you going to do this? How soon do you need these supplies?
As soon as possible. assassins.
Yeah,
and all
she's tried
that.
to kill us a couple times.
Oh, well, okay. I can give me 2 hours and I can get what we need together. Let's talk a bit of other business while I have you here.
Could I ask one more question?
Sure.
There are a lot of them, and I don't imagine we can exterminate them all. I also know that they don't all like their current leadership. What's to be done?
Are you asking if we can get any on our side?
I'm sure we can. I want to know what's to be done with them, with their base, with their resources.
Oh. I don't think you need to kill all of them. If there are some that are willing to help, that would be good. Any who are willing to assist and join off side of the fight, they can live. The rest, not so much.
Under whose leadership?
Well, that's sort of the tricky part of this whole thing. Too many cooks in the kitchen, as it were. We were talking about what to do with the others. It's currently between Finn and I, we have the lion's share of territory. We were talking about what needed to be done with Sylnia, with Lila, Jersey, and Sentia. From my own perspective of things, Lila will be easy enough to take care of. Just a matter of course at this point. As far as Mr. Stryker here, and Stryker says, well, I've eliminated all the competition that stood to really encroach on my territory. I have acquired now more of the Nurian side of things. So it's a matter of whether Jersey and Sylnia are willing to step into line. Now, I'm not really much of a fan of either one of them, to be totally honest. In fact, it really wouldn't be much more than a matter of course at this point to take either of them out. The only problem is if they were to ally with each other, may pose a bigger threat to us. But with the Nosfori wanting to step into the mix, that may change things. I always felt that 4 leaders was a bit much for the city, and it's too much territory to be led by one. Miss Sharp and I have come to an understanding that the 2 of us can hold down our sides of things easy enough. I'm willing to relinquish the hold that I have on some of the Calbert's former stake, and we can divide things up as we see fit. But I'd want a 3rd partner in the mix. We were currently trying to decide between Sylnia and Jersey. But if the Nosfori are also in, that might change things. Then we don't really need either. The 2 of you, I believe, negotiated with Sylnia. Correct?
That is true.
Yeah.
And she seemed like she was willing to compromise.
It's possible. From what I could get off of her, she was more leaning towards considering her strategic options at the moment. So she might be open to negotiation. I know she was very not open to being shot. So
That's true.
I just don't trust that she's not going to turn on us when it's convenient for her. Same with Jersey. If honestly, I haven't been much of a fan of any of the Nurian leadership as it's been. So, do you have any names in mind for the Nosfori?
Well, I've thought about it a bit. Given my intimate knowledge of the situation, I know some of them want their current leadership gone, and might look favorably on the daughter she treated like shit for so long.
You're insinuating that you would be the best to
They
take
know
that
me.
position. Aya. And Aya says, I trust her well enough. We've had a good arrangement here. It'd be worth considering. But my only concern is that, well, I know how the Nosfori can be. No offense, but they may not take too kindly to being led by someone that isn't full-blooded.
Nobody knows better than I.
It's worth considering, though. I'd say deal with this problem. We'll see where everything falls.
Fair enough.
She says, well, is that it?
I think so.
All right. I'll get your supplies to you soon then. And thanks for the update. And there's another flash flight, and the two of them are gone.
I don't know about this, guys.
Things seem to be coming together awfully quickly.
Yeah.
If they don't move quick, they stand to lose everything.
That's true, but also I understand they want to be top dogs, but I don't know, I get nervous about them being the only ones, even though for now we're in their good graces.
I agree.
Well, if we can convince them to add a third, suddenly we have a say in what happens.
True enough. And at least with regards to Aya, she screws you over, she screws herself over. Yay, blood packs.
And that's why it's good for her to put me in a position of power, because I can't screw her either. We have to work together.
Yeah. Do you think the rest of Nosfora are going to follow you, though?
That's the real question. I know some of them aren't big fans of my mother. Some of them aren't big fans of me. But me and Ashley together, I think, stand to make a dent.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell them it's either they agree or they get exterminated, I think that's
Yeah.
something.
The half-blood thing poses a bit of a problem, but half of that blood is sort of their royalty, so better than none. Better than an outsider. I think they'll see things my way.
We can certainly help them do that.
Or they can die. Well, that turned 2 trips into 1. I wonder
It's
what the
gotta
2
get
of them
weird.
were doing together so early. Business, I'm sure.
Oh, is that what they call it these days?
Pilar, you're killing me.
Now we're just gonna get word to your brother we want to talk with him.
Mhm. I know where he'll be.
Do we want to buy some potions while we're here?
Yeah. Although I'm a little light on the pocket change.
Oh, I've got some.
I do too.
So does the cat.
So does it.
Yeah.
He wants to help.
Okay, so what do you guys want to buy?
I mean, at least one basic patent potion. How much were the greater patent potions again?
It's half of the standard cost. So I think 250.
2.
I'll double
2
check because I
gold.
think I actually let me double check that pricing.
But
I
regular
feel like
patent would be
25 is coming, or 50 is coming to mind. But that might be for the smaller ones.
Yeah,
think
actually,
smaller
I don't think I
25.
priced the greater healing potions that high.
I know
I
it
just-
wasn't that high because I bought one. I don't think I would have bought one.
Yeah, I think. Let me double check. I gotta find my price guide. You guys can discuss other things while I'm looking this up.
Pilar's just eating samples, I guess.
Of what? We're in like a pharmacy.
Yeah, I don't know. Soap,
Samples.
Samples
Oh,
of the
no.
drugs.
you know. I
All
this
the
'cause
combinations.
I require eating.
Excellent. We go find a hot dog stand right outside.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Street meat. I knew it would
Okay.
come up eventually.
Potion of greater healing. Oh yeah, 75. Sorry.
That's
so
way less.
25, 75.
Yeah.
And then for anything above that, it just depends on their stock. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think he has any superior healing potions in stock.
Mhm. So
Well, I'll say he has one, but it's going to be about 225.
I don't know if we need the superior, but I think each of us having a greater on hand wouldn't be the worst thing.
I have one already. That I have.
I don't.
I think I had one and then I used it. Let me see.
Yeah, I think I gave mine.
Oh
to-
no, I've got one. Just kidding. I used my smaller one.
No, I used the one you gave. Wait, no. Did I use-
You used the one I gave you. Did
I
you
have
have
two.
another one?
I have 2 potions in my backpack.
I just have a potion of fire resistance, and that's it.
I don't remember. It was like
Ooh.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Did you not use the potion of fire resistance at the dragon fight?
Did I drink it?
I think we all did.
I have a bottle that used to hold a potion of fire resistance.
But yeah. A sub would like a greater healing potion, but does not have the gold on hand himself to get it.
I'll pitch it.
Pilar slides over and then slides away because Cordelia took care of it.
Love it. And I think Enza's gonna be outside just watching, is wary about assassins.
Okay.
Just keeping a lookout.
All right. Make a perception check.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will buy 2 common and a greater.
Okay.
Okay. That is crit. So 26.
Damn. All right. No assassins yet, but I will let you know if they show up.
Okay.
So 2 common and a greater be 50 plus 75. So
125.
25.
Here you go.
Yeah, and I think out of Sebastian's own pocket, he can afford a common, which he will do.
Okay.
Here, I'm paying you back for the potion you may have given me.
We need to do something that gives us pocket change again. Essence gems are nice, but we also kind of need gold.
Wizard.
You can sell the essence gems if you want, or you can trade the essence gems for gold if you'd like.
I don't know if that makes the most sense, but good to know.
Yeah, they're worth 300 apiece.
This is why
See.
I always steal things.
I still have the party fund up, and I'm just looking at the different grenades. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with those.
I realize now you're probably talking about having them made. Because I was like, does the pharmacy sell grenades?
No.
Do they sell grenades here? And in the back, Mike just has a shelf of dynamite.
The pharmacy of the future.
Yes.
Get your drugs and your weapons.
It's a safe place.
One-stop shop.
It's just a Walmart
And
at
chemicals.
that point. Sorry, Walmart.
They don't need your sorry.
They
Yeah,
don't.
no.
They're
Yeah, so
fine.
we have potions. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to buy.
I'm good.
What's Mike look like? I forgot.
He is a middle-aged human man.
Good old human man.
Good old human man. He is a bit like portly, kind of shorter, pudgy. It's got a bit of like scruff, kind of gray, scruff, bald head. And he wears an apron that has his shop's logo on it, which is like a broken potion bottle.
On my sheet, I just wrote Mike Moore with Potion Dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is
yeah.
potion dad.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. I'll
Everyone's
log
favorite potion dad.
that. I like him.
So anything else while you're here, or do you guys want to go in and fast forward to going to meet Ashley?
Let's go.
Okay. Hibbity hop to the barber shop. You make it back to Upper Gothford to the bookstore where you met Ashley at before. And you walk in, there's the old lady that runs the shop, half blind, and she's currently sitting at a stool behind the counter, and she says, good afternoon, all of you. If you need anything, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. And she just sort of like half-heartedly waves from the counter.
Thank you. Just browsing.
Wait, what sort of store was this again?
The bookstore.
Okay. I thought for a second it was a barber shop, and I was like, a blind proprietor of a barber shop is probably a terrible idea.
Or the best.
But you head into like the densely packed and dingy interior, and you head to the back of the shop, or the upper portion, the lofted portion of the shop, where it's more of like a sitting and reading area, and there are like 3 private kind of reading booths in there, and one of them does have the curtains drawn. You can see like a little bit of like light coming from inside.
I just look at Sebastian and I'm like, one day I'm gonna walk in one of these and it's not gonna be him.
We could always come here sometime without letting him know we're on our way.
Okay, I gotta see if he's in there.
Okay, you go and you pull open the curtains, and it is a older human man sitting there reading a trashy romance novel, and he kind of freezes for a moment. Occupied. And he shuts it again.
What was he
Told
reading?
you.
What was he reading? What was the
It's a
title?
Trashy. I don't know. You couldn't read it in time.
Trashy Romance Short Stories Volume 30.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I told you.
You go ask him if you want.
This is a bad way of meeting people.
Kilar slides the curtain open. Is that a good one?
He just like flinches from it. He says, "It's all right. Better works." But
Yeah, I think I preferred number 2.
oh yeah, that was much better. In later works, just kind of drift off. I don't know. He doesn't really put this much effort. I think he's just trying to sell copies at this point. But
If you try his other work under his pseudonym, and it is this pseudonym, Stephen Fisher, There you go.
Okay.
It's better. Anyway, I'm just being annoying. I'm sorry. Go on.
I'm trying to remember. That wasn't Steven's last name in Wonderworld. We didn't just create Wonderworld Steven in this game.
No,
Okay. Just
I don't
making
think
sure.
so. I don't think he has a last name.
I don't think Lindsay even thought of that.
Sure didn't.
Okay. But
We only
as
use 3 names on this channel.
Stephen, Gregory, and
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
But so I think as we're waiting for Ashley to show up, Sebastian would like to look around, see if, by some slim margin of hope that there's a book about the cardinal sins here. If that has somehow been a documented group or phenomenon.
Okay.
It's called the Bible.
Sebastian knows more about the Bible than Cordelia would.
Make an investigation.
Probably more about
check.
it than Savannah does too, to be honest.
Make an investigation check.
Yep. With my +0.
Because it's not a really well kept library. There isn't a really good catalog.
Yeah.
Or
I got an 11, but I think would have been like, well, he's not here. I'm going to look for stuff on the cardinal sins.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you look around, find stuff on Cardinals baseball. No, they don't exist here. Cardinal.
Or do they?
Or do
Or do
they?
they?
Do they please?
We haven't invented the sport yet. I said you guys invent the sport and tell me.
Can it just be baseball?
You can just have baseball. You just want to import baseball into
No,
this
it's not
world?
baseball.
I don't
Alright,
want to think
fine.
of a fancy sport.
Find one on Cardinals on the East Ryman Cardinals baseball team. We'll get more
That's
into
my
that
team.
later.
mhm.
Can I help look?
Maybe after, because after he spends a little bit searching around, there's a creaking at the floorboards of the steps, and gliding up the steps is your brother Ashley. Gliding.
I hate him.
No, he
so
just
much.
walks very,
I hate
very
him.
gracefully.
I just realized I wasn't muted this whole time, so if I was making disgusting eating noises, I'm so sorry.
We'll cut those out in post. I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm not. Anyway, so yeah, he's cat-like, walking proudly up the steps, and he lowers his hood as he sees you and says, "Oh, you're early. Cordelia,
You're late.
others? Well, it was a bit
Oh.
sunnier out today. I had to take."
A vampire arrives
away.
precisely when he means to.
I wasn't going to infringe on copyright like that, but sure, fine.
He was a vampire in the movie.
Let's talk. And he leads to one of the other non-occupied rooms.
Are these big enough for all of us to be in there, or would it just...
Cramped, maybe a little cramped. Might have to double up on some seating, but
Oh.
It's also have you met Pilar yet?
Have you guys met Ashley? Wait. No, Enza has, because you
Enza
were on the
was
train
there.
when we were
Yeah.
getting murdered.
I met him before, but I gotta go.
Oh.
I say,
Okay.
Ashley.
okay. So everyone but Pilar is in the room, so it's a little less cramped.
There you go. She has to go to the bathroom suddenly.
It's a street pizza that she was eating.
Yeah. Just gives you the
Walk
runs
over. Yeah.
immediately.
Anyway, so you all cram into this room. He pulls the curtains and he says, "Oh, I didn't realize we all were going to. Okay, fine, we'll talk. All right. So you're here. I assume something happened."
Well, other than Mother, trying to murder me.
Again, or was
No, you were there for that. It's just still kind of fresh.
yes?
We
It was
may
like
have.
2 days ago.
It was. I'm over it. We may have a little help on that front.
All right.
As in supplies, not so much backup, but we are planning to make a move
Oh, when?
soon, and I want your help.
Sure. I can. I'll do what I can. I found out a little more information that you might want. I did a little bit of digging earlier, and there's some in the family that are questioning some of what we're doing and the purpose of what Mother is up to. Apparently, the council isn't very happy with what she's doing, in the sense that they explicitly forbade her from taking the actions that she took with the GCPD. And
Did it anyway.
She did it anyway. Supposedly with the help of somebody, but I don't know who within the city.
No name or anything?
Not yet, no. But
Good.
Abraham isn't very happy with her.
Well, that works in our favor. It's possible that with the help that we have and the people we have at our back, if we could get them to turn against her, to oust her, to get rid of her, to help us get rid of her, that the Misrule could be back as part of the government of the city.
That would be interesting. I imagine that the council would very much like to do that through more legitimate means, less illegitimate means, without pissing everybody off. So, sure, if that would be a better selling point, and in the aftermath of us doing whatever we need to stop Mother, then all right, yeah.
That's where I need your help.
Okay.
They like you better than they like me.
That's very true.
Well, some of them.
Most
me.
of them.
Some of them like me.
Sure.
Are there a lot of them? Like, how many of them like you? Like 50%? Is that like 5 people? Or like 20?
I think more than 5 people like me, Enza. Thank you.
I mean, I meant that's
council
whatever
of
the...
yours.
Yeah.
There are only 3 on the council, but across all of the Empire, I don't know how many exactly. A few hundred.
More than anyone think are still alive.
Not as many as there used to be, but enough. Anyway, that would be great. If you're going to move on this, I'll help you and I can back you up. You're going to have trouble getting into the sanctum because, well, they're not just going to let you walk in.
Figure that's where you can start helping. They do still like you, right?
They do.
Okay.
I can make sure there are less people there. I can make sure there's less resistance between the people that would be in support of new leadership. So you still will have some to contend with.
Sure.
But I imagine Mother's going to want to deal with you herself.
You wouldn't have known it on the train.
Also, speaking of which, your friends here, are you all right? She did something to these 2.
We fixed
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wanted to make sure you're aware of that.
I got it.
it. We are competent. Right.
Mostly.
Learn something new every day.
Listen, I don't do things the way you might do them, but they still get done.
They do. Here's what I can do. If you want to make a move, tonight, tomorrow, whenever.
Preferably when the sun's out.
Well, tomorrow at noon, I could make sure that whoever is willing to be in support of us is gone. And you and whatever support you have can deal with the problem.
Can I inside check?
Sure.
Well, 12. 100.
Hard to tell.
I could medallion of thoughts as surface thoughts.
Okay.
If he, at least based on that, seems to be on the up and up. Wait, I always forget that clicking that doesn't do much. It's clicking that brings up the spell.
Okay.
So
Yeah. You spend the charge from that, kind of subtly thumbing at the medallion, and you begin to hear the surface thoughts of Ashley, and it pretty much checks out or is in line with what's being said right now.
Okay. Just gonna keep that up for the next minute in case I need to probe deeper.
I'll say the one thing you get that maybe doesn't come forward is there's a slight moment where Cordelia is talking about dealing with this, and he recommends doing this tomorrow, where he thinks, I need to be there to help. I can't let anything happen to Cordelia.
Good to know.
Okay.
Tomorrow, then?
It's a date.
Right. I should be going. I've got arrangements to make now. And he opens the curtains as I assume Pilar is about to walk in. Excuse me, and makes his way around
Get
you and
excused.
leaves.
All right, so we're doing this. I'm just gonna
Yep.
walk in there tomorrow at noon and
Well, we're gonna sneak in there tomorrow at noon and turn my entire world on its head. And I do want to make it clear, like I've made before, that none of you have to be involved in this.
And I don't think you could keep any of us away at this point.
yeah, I mean it's kind of personal now for me and Seb.
Yeah. I mean,
At
I
the very
blew that
least.
guy's head up and he didn't die. I gotta finish the job. One of professional pride.
Right.
You did what?
Oh yeah, on the train. You just sort of shoved it in there. And the head like exploded, but then it came back.
That
Yeah.
is simultaneously disgusting and incredibly cool. Tito, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not one of the powers that I inherited, which sort of pisses me off. But, you know.
Yeah, it seems like that would be nice. So I guess we just prep for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see what supplies we can get. Anyone who dabbles in magic, we're gonna need a lot of it.
See if we can get Clove. See if we can get Basil again, but dude's a little squirrely. And we'll see what I and Finn provide.
Okay. Well, let's go get ready to kill my mother.
Okay. So where you want to go now? Back to the
Do we
lawn?
want to try for the cardinal sins again now that we have
Oh yeah, you, wanna make
divided
Yes.
attention?
you can make an investigation check, Cordelia.
27.
All right. I think you searching through the books in this bookstore. I mean, it's very poorly organized. But you do find a few books on dragons, and I think you find one of. It's actually I don't even think it's a book. I think you find a book on dragons, and inside is like a newspaper clipping. And the clipping talks about, it's like an editorial about some of the like some political dealings, and kind of like an investigative piece on some political movement from the like the imperial family. And there was this kind of conspiracy it talks about of the imperial family hiring a mercenary group affiliated with the Draconisi, referred to as the Cardinal Sins.
Huh.
Mhm.
Find something.
Interesting. I don't know if that's good news for us.
You tell what paper it's from? Or who wrote it?
We'll just say it's a clipping from the Gothford Times. The name wrote it is like I said, like a write-in piece. It could be one of the. It doesn't necessarily. Actually, I'd say they're entitled as like we're formerly like an editor of the magazine or the newspaper. So it was like an article written by one of the editors at the time. It doesn't have. There's no date in the clipping, but the writer's name is David Hoover.
Well, it's definitely a lead we can maybe look into. When we're not
mercenary
about to
group
go
we can
fight
deal
some
with.
vampires. Yeah, mercenary group. That's interesting.
I'm sure there's more to the story.
I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
The clipping or the book?
The clipping.
Okay, so where you guys want to head next?
Is there anything anyone can think of that we could try and get Craig to put together before noon tomorrow that
A
might help?
scroll of daylight.
Daylight doesn't actually make sunlight, just so we're
Oh, I always forget that because I had a DM
Yeah.
who was like, "It's worthless if it doesn't."
yeah, it's
Kind of is.
kind of is.
Well,
could
what
do
does it make? It just
undo.
makes a really bright light that's not
Yeah,
sunlight?
That's it. It's a third level freaking spell that just makes light.
it does undo darkness.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that would have been helpful to have in my IRL game, so...
I don't know what you mean.
But yeah, you do like sunbeam, sunburst,
Yeah.
like that would do sunlight. But I mean, if you want to go ahead and skip forward to like, let's say what you guys get from your benefactors.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say you head back to the laundry joint to prepare.
Mhm.
And Clove hands you a small chest or like a box that was delivered to her about like 10 minutes before you got there. And inside are 5 vials of holy water, a spell. Let me double check which one. I always get these two confused. Yes, a spell of Spirit Guardians.
Oh.
Scroll. And what's the other thing? Something else I was going to do. Notes. Oh, there's a small crystal, like an amber-colored crystal, among them. Doesn't necessarily have anything identifying about it. You could cast an identify spell if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll identify it.
Okay. You identify it, and the spell that is contained in it is like a spell crystal that if you break it, it'll activate the spell that is stored in it, unlike a spell scroll, which would require you to try to cast the spell. The spell contained in the crystal is Dawn.
Oh. Well, that'll be helpful.
Yeah, that'll be good. Probably want to make sure we don't do that with your brother around.
Or me, really. Don't think, well, I have to look at the whole spell. I have to
Despite
read.
everything in the radius.
To read in my my book that has all those spells in it. Neither of us are too keen.
Yeah, if it's not in the SRD, but I think it's a 60-foot radius, and anything in it takes radiant damage.
Yeah, that's the problem. Bit.
So there is a downside there. But while you guys are going over this stuff, Clove leans across the counter and says, have any of you seen Nikolai today?
No.
Yeah, he was in here on a date. Or was that yesterday?
That was
Last
early
night.
this
That was
morning, but
Last night. He was supposed to be here this morning.
Oh yeah.
Said he was going to help me with some things around the bar.
Cool.
Clove, have you seen him with? I mean, he was with the lady friend. Had you seen them together before?
They left together last night.
He could still be sleeping, I don't know.
I have a bad feeling by this.
sounds too perfect. Yeah.
I can go look for him.
I mean, we should probably all go look for him.
This feels
Yes, well,
like a
Temison
trap.
is probably faster than us.
Well, if you're just something Tennyson, then yeah. I thought you were gonna go off on your own.
Well, I could. It would be pretty slow, though.
Did he
I
say
could
anything before he left last night?
Did he say anything? No, he just paid his tab and left.
Well, shit.
Well, I mean, the dragon did tag him as lust.
What are you implying, sir?
I've had my share of encounters with women who ended up taking advantage of me in a manner of speaking. Maybe Nikolai bit off more than he could chew.
He's also been seen around me, and I don't want to leave anything to chance.
Yeah, I mean, this is too much of a coincidence. Not to be presumptuous or arrogant, but this is almost certainly an attempt to fuck us over. In some way.
Everything usually is with the city.
So I
Are you-
could look for Nikolai specifically, or I could look for his former partner on the force. I don't. Any other ideas?
Maybe we just start looking for him
Yeah.
to start with.
Okay, cool. I can try that.
You do know where his hotel room or motel room is.
I do know where his motel room is.
I do.
Well, one of you does.
Cordelia, you do know where he sleeps, right?
You don't know that.
Cordelia, do you know where he sleeps?
What?
Yeah, where does he live? Do you know?
He's staying in a motel.
Cool.
I know that one, and I will send Madison to go look.
Okay. Stemison goes flying over the rooftops of the city, late morning light, and heading over towards the West Circle area where Nikolai's the motel he is currently staying at is. And as he swoops down and approaches, you see two police cars over in the area. And as Demison settles on a light post or a street lamp across the street, you see the hotel room or the motel building is currently being kind of sectioned off by the police, as one of the rooms is basically exploded. And everything in the area is covered in a thick sheet of ice. And there are like spires of ice jutting out from the ground, cars that are frozen kind of halfway over. And you see this room, or this motel room seems to have been like the center focus of it. But there's no one there. Like you can see like everything kind of perfectly preserved, like a bed and tables and like a wardrobe. You can even see like a shirt lying on the bed, and the bed like kind of unmade. The blankets or the sheets kind of pulled down. Everything there is just perfectly preserved in ice. But no Nikolai there.
So I'm assuming the cops have all like been walking in and out, so it'd be pretty hard for me to look for any like particular footprints or anything, huh?
Make a perception check.
I will do that. And because I'm looking through Themison's eyes, I use mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pretty great. 30.
Okay. You see large claw marks in the like grooves in the pavement, and you can see the room itself doesn't actually appear as like preserved as you initially thought. As Themson kind of swoops overhead, it looks like a chunk of it was kind of ripped out of the ice, like something might have been there that something very large might have grabbed and taken. And you can see from the debris in the ice, you don't see any footsteps leading away from you. See a couple of scratch marks, claw marks leading south before they just disappear.
Is my dear friend the detective there?
Hartford?
Sure.
No, you don't see him.
Okay. Well then Themison will fly back and I'll say boy Quebec. And then to my friends I will describe this entire scene. So like a winter wonderland, but like he done been snatched.
By a dragon.
Oh yeah, like the claws were like the space between the claws was like pretty far.
Yep, and his mark was white. And we know white dragons deal in ice.
Yes, we all knew that.
I pull out the dragon book that I had and had researched leading up to us tangling with Dormeyer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cuss.
Well, we're gonna have to go after him, but we've already set this Nosfori thing in motion.
Ashley can wait.
Okay.
I was going to suggest we could talk to the Draconisi about this thing we're trying to do anyway, so granted, they hate us. Right?
Who are we going to talk to?
I don't know. That's why I didn't suggest it earlier, because I didn't have a step one.
Right. Let me look at the distance. I mean, we can go to the motel and look around, and maybe I can figure out where it's gone.
Yeah.
Unless you guys got a better way of tracking down where Nikolai could be.
I didn't really see any tracks, but I also that's not my shtick.
Well, Enza, you're the best tracker we know, so
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you guys very quickly make your way over to West Circle, where
I'm
you
gonna try
find.
to send, oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to send Hecate with a message to Ashley that's like, change plans, put it off for a day.
Okay, I mean it's still like
I'll say like something happened. Wait to hear from me.
okay. Yeah,
Essentially.
this is still the day before. It doesn't.
Well, yeah.
24 hours, over
I
24
know.
hours till next one. Just want to give
I
context.
don't know how long it's gonna take to find a dragon.
That's fair. Okay, yeah, you send Hecate with warning. Okay, so the you make it to the hotel or the motel where you see the same site. Nothing much has changed from here. Enza, are you just you're just using tracking knowledge skills that you learned in the mountains, or you're using your like dragon radar?
Mostly dragon radar, but I do want to take a good look at the claw marks and things.
Mhm.
See if it fits with our theory that it is a dragon.
Yes. Go to make a survival check.
I inspire her.
Sweet.
It's D8.
A D8. Ooh. So I gotta add that whenever?
Yes. Either
Yes.
now or later in the next 10 minutes.
Okay. Let's see. That's pretty good, but I might as well add it anyways. Okay, so that's what is even my bonus for survival? So many sixes. Okay, 12. 34?
So many sixes.
Right?
34
You
on your
see through time.
Wait.
survival check.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I rolled real high on all these.
You know
JK, it won't take that long.
you know the size, the blood type, the vehicle registration number,
Social security number.
social security. Yeah, you know everything about this you do confirm it was a dragon that was here, based
Okay.
on your experience and skills. It was a very large dragon, the size of Dormeyer or slightly bigger.
Okay. Bigger.
It was the ice itself was probably caused by the dragon. Not a coincidence. You do confirm it looks like somebody was frozen in. I think you do this from a distance. You don't like walk into the crime scene, but just kind of looking around and seeing what like Demison saw.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looked like somebody was frozen in the ice, and the dragon pulled something out of the ice, or someone. And it does appear that the dragon flew, not quite due south, but southwest from where you are currently.
Okay, which is
You guys are over, I think, here-ish. It's where I had the.
would you ping that again? I didn't see it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
ping-
did.
Oh wait, I'm on the GM layer. That's why.
Okay.
Right here,
Hey,
which is just
okay.
kind of at the you're at the northwest part of West Circle, near the bay. And it looks like you went southwest from where you're at. Do you do your dragon radar thing too?
Yes, I would
Okay.
also like to take a minute to do that.
You do pick up a dragon presence within a mile. Is it a mile or 5 miles?
Let me bring it back up my board.
Either way, you're gonna get it. But I was just curious.
I want to say it's like 5.
I think so
it's
too.
5.
But you get it within a mile. Feels like it's about like 2/3 of a mile, 3/4 of a mile from you, and south.
Well, y'all, I have some good news and some bad news.
Bad news first.
It definitely is a dragon. Might be even larger than Dormire.
Cool.
But good news is it's relatively close by.
I feel like that was worse news than the first one, but I guess since we're never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's how you look at it.
Yeah.
So just news. I just gave you news.
Yeah, it was news. Good news. That's
Where is it?
Southwest of here, in a mile.
So, what do you do?
I get on my broom, I start going southwest.
I follow on
Ooh.
foot.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep sensing and directing where we need to go.
I'll have Themison perch on Cordelia's broom,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
and then I'll have somebody give me a piggyback ride.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm very strong.
so I can keep an eye out. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's gonna direct everybody to where I sense this dragon is. Oh gosh.
Okay, so you follow the direction Cordelia of hovering through the air and heading south, due south from where you're at right now. In about the 2/3 of a mile, there is a bay, kind of an inlet, with like a shipping yard within West Circle. As you approach Cordelia from the air, you see that there are dozens of ships in this harbor. I don't think you notice anything from the outside, Cordelia, but you do arrive there first and kind of get a good idea of the general layout from your altitude. As the others approach, and Enza, with your tracking, you do sense one of the presence, the presence that you're feeling, this draconic mass, is coming from like a shipping freight within this harbor. There is a sort of a larger ship that is currently docked at one of the bays, and you feel that dragon energy coming from there. And actually, I'll give Cordelia one thing. You can make a perception check from the air.
Okay. Trying to get my sheet to come up. Last one, 18.
18. You notice that the area around this ship, there seems to be frost or ice accumulating on the metal itself.
All right, well, it's in there. Maybe we could try to sneak and get eyes on it and see. What's going on?
I can send in Themison. Because unlike the rest of us, he can cook back.
Yeah, well, what if he gets like launched on again?
I will be very angry and I will deal with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You're sending in Themison to the shipping container then?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Themison comes flying away from you and towards towards the shipping freight, and you see there's large shipping containers kind of stacked on top of it. Most of them look like they're probably empty. And as he flies over, there is like a loading hatch on the top that is open, where these freights would be, or the containers would be pulled out from inside. As you, he kind of swoops down inside of this, he does notice, and I think you feel that like connection, there is like a noticeable temperature difference in here. It is much colder inside, and as he does, I assume he has dark vision, or you have dark vision, or
He does. We both do.
okay. You see the crew of the ship frozen against the walls of the inside, kind of Han Solo in carbonite, frozen against it in these grotesque like visages of pain. And as Themison kind of finds like a perching point on an icicle inside, looks around, and you hear deep within this crate, this shipping container, you hear this rumbling breath that seems to echo off of the walls. But you don't see where it's coming from. You see there is another object sitting in the center of the room that doesn't appear like the rest of the crew. It looks like it was placed here. And you see the frozen form of Nikolai in the center of this ship.
Okay. Do I have a pretty good idea of layout of like ways to get in or out?
Yes, there seems to be staircases that lead up to the main deck. Most of under the below deck area is this large like loaded cargo containment. So it's not a lot of, it's mostly open space down here, and a couple of cargo containers that haven't been unloaded.
Okay. I will have Themison sort of like drift down as quietly on quiet owl wings to try and get as close of a look at Nikolai as he can to like see if he is dead.
Okay,
Like
make a
if he-
stealth check for Themison.
Froyo boy. That'd be the owl stealth. Hold on, let me pull up the owl sheet. How stealthy are you? Not super. D20 plus 3. 15.
Okay. As Themison something flies down and lands a bit closer. Actually, I think probably lands like on top of Nikolai a little bit. And you see him kind of frozen in this surprised face here. Part of his hand is sticking out from the ice, like it's the fingers, and you can see kind of he's like half transformed, like mid transformation into his werebear form. And you see one of his fingers kind of twitch, like breaking free from the ice just slightly, but not enough to hopefully to get out. But then that breathing stops,
Oh no.
and Themison sees a flash of white and a blast of cold as razor sharp white teeth come shooting forward from the darkness. And the last thing you see is from Themison. Well, I'll roll an attack.
There's no way you're gonna not
That's
with
a
a
natural 20.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that out loud, or on the thing, but yeah, that's gonna hit Themison, I think.
Yeah. Fortunately, he has like 70 hit points, so he has like 4.
Themison
1,000.
is obliterated, and all you see are the crystal blue eyes of this huge white dragon staring out at you. And we are going to go ahead and take a second break because we're going to play a little bit later today to get through this fight.
Fight.
So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So we'll be back on the hour and see how this goes. So stay tuned for part 3. And welcome back, everyone, for the last time
Okay.
of today.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for bearing with us on our second break. And back to the action. So you've just had this scene as Pilar recoils from Themison getting munched again. And you all are outside, standing on like the docks near this freight container, this cargo ship.
And I was narrating everything I saw through Themison up until he got at which point I probably shrieked a little bit.
Sounds good.
So he's gone. But yeah, it's a pretty empty space in there. Last I saw, Nikolai was alive. So maybe.
All right. Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume that Dragon knows we're here and
Oh yeah.
should just go in, I guess.
Probably a bit chip chop.
All right. Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right. Just running in, Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, wait.
Leroy! Oh.
Enza, wait! I give Enza fire bullets.
Yes.
Now we can go.
Okay. You run across the there's a plank leading up to the like a bridge leading up to the ship. You make it onto the deck, and you can feel that like a little bit of a temperature difference in here or in this area. How are you guys going downstairs? You go down there are the steps, or you can just like jump down into the cargo container. It's about a 30-foot drop.
Cordelia, can we like broom it? Wanna like broom me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. I broom us.
Okay.
Oh, these tunes.
One at a time down there.
I mean, I think Seb is just gonna hop down.
Yeah, you're probably.
That's
you're
fair.
fine.
Okay. And I'm probably going to take the stairs.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you're all just gonna hang off the broom like a barrel of monkeys and just like.
I don't think it can hold that much.
Yeah, no, it would get real flat real quick.
Hold. I didn't even look.
Okay.
It actually doesn't say a limit.
I think it's just 500 and then.
Oh
it
no! Wait, I
gets, like,
found it. It's
oh.
400 pounds. I think we probably weigh more than that.
Three of you would weigh more with all your gear and stuff. Would weigh more than that. Okay. So you descend the Pilar and Cordelia hovering down. Sebastian, you jump. Enza, you begin coming down the steps, and after you go, there's like a metal like hatch that is open that you step in, and then the steps kind of zigzag down. As soon as you get down the first flight, you can see like the whole interior of this place.
Okay.
The rest of you land on the far side of the interior of this cargo ship, and there's that again like another 10-degree temperature difference in here. It's getting very cold. Cordelia, on your way down, you can just make out in the light what Pilar was describing. What you see Nikolai's frozen self, about like 100 feet away from the gap opening here. And you also hear that breathing, and then you hear a voice speaking out from the darkness, and says, "I appreciate the appetizer. I had wondered how long it would take for you to get here.
About 25 minutes or so.
Your friend's been here much longer than that. You're the ones that killed Dormeyer, yes?"
Who?
Yes.
I'd like to know why.
Because he was a piece of shit like you.
He ate my bird.
He attacked our city.
Nearly cooked me alive.
Apparently, he didn't do a good enough job if you're still here. My brothers and sisters are coming for you, too. They're waiting their turn.
How considerate of you all.
I'll tell you this, your friend is the only one I'm here to kill. You can leave now and... well, I won't look for the rest of you.
Yes, but that would set a bad precedent when the rest of your brothers and sisters come after each of us now, wouldn't it?
At least you'll have more time to live.
No one ever told me dragons were funny. I'm gonna need a bigger apartment if I'm gonna hang all your heads on my wall.
You, from the darkness, you can see the something moving, and you can see the glistening white scales as this massive ivory white dragon begins to very slowly paw its way forward across the crackling sheet of ice underfoot.
Yeah, very much spread out at this point so that we're not right next to each other.
Sure.
Same as the Tormire strat.
Yeah, as it will forever be known.
Run in, sass, spread out.
Oh, before everyone spreads out, I like slap, slap, slap. I slap all three of them, and I cast Heroism.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I would also like to be sneaky. So I'm coming down these separate stairs.
Oh, are you not there yet?
No, I'm being sneaky down the stairs.
Well, then I slapped Cordelia and Seb, and they got Heroism.
Okay.
Can you put it on yourself?
I don't have enough juice for that.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, do I do that? Yeah, I'll do that. You guys you done been heroed.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
I'm clicking it. Can you suck it? Boop, boop. You're imbued with bravery. You cannot be frightened, and you gain temporary hit points at the start of each of your turns.
All right.
Don't die.
And as they as they step forward, the dragoness kind of looms over the frozen form of Nikolai and says, "Well, I aim to take a few of you with me, at least before I leave this shit heap of a town of yours. Try your luck at slaying Amore." And she leans back, and her jaws open wide as they clap around Nikolai's body, and she swallows him whole. Let's roll for initiative.
Now you fucked up.
Well, punch through a dragon skull, time to punch through a dragon's stomach. Gonna eventually work my way through
All of the
anatomy.
So gross.
He's just learning so much about
Like
dragons.
first year science, like first year biology.
He's been reading books. He's been dissecting them.
Okay, no, I don't want the heist music. Let's go with.
I like
That's
the
not
heist
great.
music.
Oh, do you want the initiative tracker up,
Like
maybe?
that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have to roll again.
No, it goes up.
I did not roll as well as roll 20 did.
Me either. That's
Ooh,
fine.
this is cool. I'm for these jams.
Ooh.
At least it'll sound cool when we all die.
Also, Sean, I'm reading this spell in its entirety for probably the first time since I first read it, and oops.
Oops.
Heroism? Or the
No, the other one.
other?
I
Okay.
thought it did different things, that's all.
Okay. Well, you let me know if you decide to use it.
I will let you know when I decide to use it.
Let me roll for Amore the Seductive.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So was she the chick? Was she the chick?
You don't know yet. You don't know. Or-
I will ask her. So are you the chick?
Initiative abysmal. Okay. Well,
Abysmal is better than half the group.
still gonna be Enza.
Oh,
You'll still
wow.
be above her.
No, she speaks Draconic, Sean. Come on.
Okay.
That was a bad joke. Don't laugh at that.
All right. Everybody's on the board. Cordelia, you are
Why?
first.
Why is always me?
Probably because you're
Quick on
super
the
mad
draw.
she just swallowed your dude friend.
Ah!
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Is that like a 3, right? Yes. I'm gonna do 3 Scorching Rays at. Yes,
You
bitch.
got this.
Those are pretty good. You say 23,
23. Well, yeah, that'll hit.
22,
Yes.
20.
Yes. All 3.
Very good.
That's 66.
With so many, I don't have that many d6. No, I'll roll 2 more. I have 4. 4, 8, 12, 15, 23.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ow. Okay.
fires at her. 23
Yeah.
fires.
23 points of fire damage. Just all 3 of those scorching rays slam into this dragon as she you can see like the lump in her throat as Nikolai is being swallowed, and then she almost gets like loses her balance as she's reared back on her back legs, and then slams back down to the ice and cracks, spiderwebbing across it, with these smoldering kind of craters on the dragon. On her dragon skin or armor, and she growls across at you. Now the piercing blue eyes focused on you.
Good luck. He loved me first.
Okay, so I think that's it for Cordelia.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Wait, can I go farther away from the dragon though?
Yeah, you can move farther away.
I'm gonna try to like shift around. I just want to keep moving, essentially.
Okay. Well, what she's going to do as a legendary action at the end of your turn is she's going to use a wing attack. None of you are close enough to take the damage, but she's going to fly 40 feet towards you. And I don't think if you went backwards, I don't think it's enough to like get right up on you, but I think she pretty much lands on top of the cargo containers, right where Sebastian is, and where I'd say Peeler, you're a little bit further away, but you're kind of close at this point.
Cool.
That's all she can do. Peeler, it's your turn.
She gonna get. Oh, I can't hex her yet. Nope. Okay, so bonus action, spiritual weapon,
Okay.
and it's it's an embalming tool, and like maybe a scalpel. No, but like creepier than that. A creepy
Okay.
scalpel. And then we're gonna Eldritch Blast her right in the face
Okay.
with advantage because heck her right to heck.
And I'm keeping in mind, I'm not having you guys roll your saves because you're all under the effect of the heroism at this point, I believe.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay. You need to roll a wisdom saving throw then at the start of
I
your
will roll that.
Wait, why are you not? I thought you cast it on
I
yourself.
did it on Cordelia and Sebastian.
Got it.
Oh,
Why
okay.
did-
But Enza, you're not.
Whew, that's only an 11.
So I took the stairs.
Okay. You are frightened.
Okay, so those attacks I made would be at normal roll.
Yes.
Okay, so the first one would be. Oh golly, what?
18
Sure.
That'll hit.
And then the other one is 17.
is still
The other one misses anyway. So,
Okay. Okay,
even
well the
with
first one hits. Yep. Should that?
Okay.
That's just 1d10, right?
Yep. because you didn't take the invocation to give you the bonus.
Oh well.
And do you are you attacking with your spiritual
Oh, I
weapon?
would love to do that. Yeah.
Also with disadvantage.
Yeah. So straight roll.
Or straight roll, yeah, because you are
25.
that'll hit.
Perfect. Wait, what? Just roll the damage. Okay. No, stop it. Roll the damage.
Ow.
Click hit. Yes. Okay. 7 force damage.
7 force damage. All right.
And so she's not in melee with me, right? Can I like run and hide behind something?
Yeah, I'll say no, she's not in melee with you.
Like a cargo barrel.
Sure. Okay. You go run and duck around one of the cargo containers. All right. That'll put it to at the end of Pilar's turn. Dragon is going to do another legendary action. Well, yeah, I guess she's going to do this. It's the only thing she can do. She's going to do a tail attack at Sebastian just because you're in the way. Can't hit anybody else.
You have 5 temporary hit points.
Yep.
That's going to hit. With a 27 for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Reduced to 11 actual. Okay.
Okay. That'll end the legendary action. Enzo's your turn.
Oh, okay. Do I also need to make a wisdom save?
Yes, you do, because you are
Am I
not
frighted?
effective heroism.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
I'm not scared of dragons, but today I am apparently. That's a 5
No.
plus things, but probably not enough.
Is it because you swallowed your bro, Nikolai? Right in front of you?
bro!
Yeah, you are frightened.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to Slayer's Prey her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to take 2 shots, which are at disadvantage, right? Because I'm frightened.
Yes.
Okay. But I have advantage.
Because of Slayer's Prey, or
No, because, well, okay. On my first turn during combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted. Do those layer actions count?
no, I won't count those. So yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yes,
So it's
queen.
just a flat.
Yes.
Okay. So first, 26 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Okay. So I get to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. So Slayer's Break, fire, and then D8s. Oh, I need another D8. I'll get it later. Okay. So 5 fire and 16 piercing.
Okay. So 21 points damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second attack. 22?
That'll hit.
Okay.
Is this with the changes that I told you about with the gun?
Yes.
Damage? Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling D8s now.
Okay. I was just curious. I couldn't remember.
9. 19 piercing.
All right.
Yeah.
And the fire damage?
Oh, that I just wrapped that up in there actually. So
Oh, okay. So 19 total. Yikes. Okay. Still a lot of damage. Like 40 points of damage on that turn from
but
Enza
I can't
as.
get closer to her.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're going to be close enough as 2 shots ring out, both of them hitting the back of the dragon. The dragon lets out a intense roar of pain from that. Dragon's turn.
Yeah.
Dragon is going to. It was focused on Cordelia pretty hard. Instead, turns its head up towards Enza, and with a you see like these fins on the sides of its neck kind of fan out, and this like cold air and it's like crackling ice begins to form and lets out a blast of cold energy straight at you.
Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Saving throws. Okay.
You could do it. You could do it.
Which I get to add an extra 1d6 to because I Slayer sprayed them.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
Friend.
Constitution. That is 22.
That succeeds. So you take 35 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
Would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. 35 points of cold damage as that blast hits you.
It's very cold.
I think the dragon, seeing you're still mostly standing, is going to beat its wings and is going to fly kind of away from you, but over towards Cordelia, and it's just going to land right on top.
Flying away because it
Yes.
tail smacked me. Can I try and hit it?
You can do it at attack of opportunity.
Punch that tail.
Nope. That's like a 10.
Okay. Yeah, you swing as the dragon very quickly moves away, and I think just flies straight at Cordelia and then lands on top of you, which is on the other side of the cargo containers from where you're at, Enza. So the dragon has a little bit more cover from you, but is still visible from your perspective. That will end their turn. Sebastian.
Okay. Well, guess I gotta go chase after the dragon. The temp HP comes back for my turn, right?
Yep. Top of your turn, you get 5 more temp HP.
That will help. So gonna run after the dragon. Sorry, did you say that it perched up, or would I still be able to get it mostly from the ground?
It's on ground level. It's like if you imagine this room. There are the stairs over here where Enza is at that kind of zigzag down. There are all these cargo containers in the middle, which is what you were kind of on top of and the dragon was on top of. It has moved to the other side over where Cordelia is right now, who's kind of running away from it. But yeah, you can get to it.
Yep. Gonna run over to it, and not that I expect this to have much of an effect, and this is a reference only you're gonna understand really, Sean, but I'm gonna try and punch it in the gut, see if I can't make it spit up its lunch like a great Jagras.
Okay.
Get it to spit up Nikolai.
Okay.
So
You
first
pull out
attack.
your massive greatsword.
Nope.
Yes.
That's another 4. That's bonus action. Okay, so just one bonus action to unarmed strike. That's 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try the key point to stun it.
Okay. What was
Not
the damage on that?
I'm still about to roll the
Oh, okay.
damage. 7 bludgeoning with my
Okay.
magic fist.
All right. Constitution save.
Yep.
Uh,
Where is Stunning Strike? There it is.
that is a 20.
Yeah.
So it succeeds on that one.
Yep.
Could fail on it, I will say. There is a
Great.
chance. It's not high, but there's a possibility. Okay, so you punch it. The dragon does react to you being there. You make yourself known. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that was action and bonus action.
Okay. Dragon's going to take one legendary action to hit Cordelia with its tail.
Oh no.
Knowing that you're probably about to do something.
Am I?
That's a 22 to hit
Well, that
for
is-
16 bludgeoning.
Yikes.
All right, Cordelia, it is your turn.
Great. Wow, I just don't. I don't have any melee things. I should learn some melee spells. I'm going to use my action to cast Mirror Image on myself
Okay.
and try to scramble it up.
All right. You are a bunch of other Cordelias appear there.
Yes, I have to make a concentration check too.
Okay.
For the fire bullets.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. 16.
Yeah, that'll make it.
Okay.
Cool. So your illusory forms appear there. The dragon is slightly confused by what's going on.
Good.
Okay, that'll end Cordelia's turn. Pilar.
How far away is the Dargon from me?
I'd say like 30 feet at a decline from you.
Perfect.
If that, it may be a little bit less.
Perfect. And yes, I will send.
Oh, you can make another saving throw.
Oh, great! Is it the top of my turn or the bottom?
It's at the end of your turn. I forgot.
Great. Well, then I will do my stuff. I'll peek up.
Oh no!
over
At the
this
end of your
barrel.
last turn, you could have made it.
I didn't do that, did I? Oh.
Yeah. And Enza do the same.
Come on. Nope, that's an 11 again.
Yeah.
The wisdom save. Do not be scared.
Wisdom save at the end of your turn.
I will peek over the barrel and look around, and I'll send my creepy scalpel at the Dargon and attempt
Okay.
to hit it as my bonus action with advantage. Come on, do it.
Not with advantage because you're still.
You're
frightened.
right. It didn't hit anyway.
Yeah. that's-
So because it was a 15 to hit rather
Yes.
for the straight roll. Okay. How far away is Sebastian from me?
a little bit closer than the dragon.
Okay. But I can't get closer to the dragon, so I can't actually walk to him.
Not unless you want to get into melee.
Well, I can't get close to the dragon anyway because I'm frightened.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So cool. I'm just gonna try and shoot the dragon with not shooting it. I'm gonna try and gong it in the head with Toll the Dead,
All right.
which is, I believe, a saving throw. Wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. That succeeds. 24.
Great. Cool. My scalpel
Okay.
just like fails, and then the gong is just fails. And I
Very
slide back
scared.
behind the barrel.
As Philo ducks back behind the barrel, the dragon is going to use another legendary action to make a tail attack at Cordelia and one of your illusions.
I have to roll. Well, I had to roll a 6, but I rolled a 2.
Oh no,
It hit me.
it does. 16 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield
Okay.
as my reaction.
Yeah, you deflect it away with
I did
your
not hit.
shield spell. Yeah. All right. And Pilar's turn. Did you make another wisdom save, Pilar?
No, but I sure will. 21.
You succeed. You're no longer frightened.
Freaking finally, yes.
Enza, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I need to make the roll for the end of my last turn?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So let me make that first and see if I am frightened. No, that's a 1.
Then
I'm
you
so
are
scared.
still.
You did just get iced.
Yes.
I did. It's very cold now. All right. Okay, not yet. I'm gonna try to take a couple more shots. Maybe move down so I have like a little bit more like cover, maybe from like some barrels or some sort of storage thing.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, dragon has a little bit of cover, like half cover from you right now, at your vantage point. So it's gonna have a little bit more AC, but otherwise it won't affect your rolls.
okay. Well, in that case, I would like to get within 30 feet of it.
If you're still frightened, you can't move any closer.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Okay. All right.
But you
so-
can go down. You can do what you did before and kind of get down a little bit lower so that you're maybe have some cover from it.
Yeah. Okay. And disadvantage. Ooh, I don't think that's. 14.
No, that'll miss.
Okay. So first one goes, bing. All right. Second one. Oh, that's much better. 22.
Okay, 22 will hit, even with the half cover. Full damage.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna mark off that I use more of my fire shots. And damage is this one. What's this one? 1, 3, right. And then 1 for the fire. Okay, so that is 13
Okay.
damage. Just kind of like hands shaking.
Yeah.
And then gonna like duck down like behind that that cover that I've taken.
Okay. Yeah. So you take the 2 shots. One ricochets off of the back kind of plating of the dragon. The second one does find its mark kind of to the softer like side area of the dragon's torso. And you duck away. It will be the dragon's turn now.
Okay, wait, do I need me to can I
Yeah, make another save.
Okay.
It's gonna roll.
Is it wisdom save?
That will be a wisdom saving throw, yes.
Okay, so 16?
Okay. 16 will succeed, yes.
Oh, not scared anymore.
Yes,
Yes.
you are immune to the frightened effect. Dragon's
Okay.
turn. You see the dragon's like those gills again begin to form, and ice crystals begin to form in it as it seems to have recharged a bit, but it is not going to use it this turn because it is in melee with some juicy targets right now.
No.
So it is going to make a bite attack at Sebastian. Looking for some more noms. It's a 16 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Okay. It's 15 piercing and 6 cold.
Okay, so 16 goes through. Okay.
Remember your temp HP.
Yep.
Okay.
1 claw attack at Cordelia.
For my duplicates, I rolled an 18, so it hits one of them.
Okay. So it hits the dupe. Well, it'll roll to see if it hits. It was a 26, so it would hit.
Yes.
So that duplicate disappears. It does its second claw attack at you then.
Yikes.
Trying to tear through those duplicates. Again.
I rolled a 10, so yeah, it hits one of my duplicates.
Okay. With the 24, it hits and destroys that one too. So it's just you and one other, I think.
One left.
All right. That is the dragon's turn. Sebastian is on you now.
Okay, just gonna try and punch it again.
Okay.
You got this.
19 plus stuff.
19 plus stuff will hit.
Yeah, 25 total.
Yeah.
Minimum damage for 4.
Okay.
Next attack. No, that's only a 14 to hit. And yeah, let's do a flurry of blows. So key point. First attack. 23 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 damage. Let's try a stunning strike for another key point. Only needs to be to 13 though.
Okay. It's gonna make.
Con save.
Where is it? There we go. Rolls a 14.
Of course. And
So
second
close.
flurry of blows. No, that misses.
Okay.
Yeah, and is gonna stay there, even though I could disengage from flurry of blows.
Okay. You take your couple hits, connecting with some. You again go for that vital spot, trying to connect near the getting underneath the dragon, trying to connect with the ribs to do enough damage to maybe stun it for a second. You see the kind of rippling effect across its hide, but it doesn't seem to have that force that you need to get that blow. And This dragon is very stalky. At the end of your turn, however, I think Cordelia and Sebastian, you both hear this very dull kind of from inside the dragon.
Yes.
And the dragon seems to growl as Nikolai is seemingly broken free and is trying to like tear apart the dragon from inside.
Get her.
So he's gonna have disadvantage on his attacks, but 2 claw attacks. Let go, Nikolai. That's an 18 still, and a natural 1. But 1 hits for 11 slashing damage. And I'll go ahead and put Nikolai on the board. Bear. 11 points slashing damage to the dragon, which is starting to look a little rough. Cordelia.
Okay, me and my 1 duplicate. Oh, jeez. Roll a good hit. Can I try to hop on my broom and fly up above the dragon where it can't hit me anymore?
Are you disengaging or are you just?
Nope.
Okay, you can.
I'm gonna bank on my last duplicate.
Okay, it's gonna make a claw attack against you as a reaction.
Rolled a 16.
Nice. That would be a 17 to hit your duplicate, so I think that does.
Yes, it does.
So that duplicate is like struck out of the air, but you shoot up the last remaining Cordelia as high as you can, like through that gap in this. You could go like through that gap in the ceiling where the cargo crate is. Cargo is.
I'm gonna try to go high enough to where I can still shoot things at it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you go very high.
Yay, very high. I'm so high.
Hi.
Can I Scorching Ray again?
Yes, you can.
At 3rd level.
Okay.
So I get 4 of
Yes.
these. Oh, I should get more. Just kidding, I do. One of them is a natural 20.
All right.
One of them is a 26.
Also hits.
One is a 22.
Also hits.
A 19.
Hits. So that would be 46, 66. No. I'm doing wrong. It'd be 86.
2, 4,
10d6
6,
because of the
8,
crit.
10. Great.
You just want to roll that and roll 20?
No, yes, I
So
do.
many 6s.
What did
Oh.
you say, 10?
Yeah, 10d6.
Go,
I'm not
Cordelia,
gonna
go.
I'm not gonna make you guys sit here while I do this math. 33.
Boy, that
Yeah,
hurts.
eat it.
All right.
That's okay. During the last dragon fight, I did nothing. This is my chance.
As those bolts come down slamming into the dragon, it roars out in pain. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. How fast can you fly on your broom?
50 feet.
Perfect.
Don't say
The dragon is going to, at the end of your turn, is going to use 2 of his legendary actions to make a wing attack. I think only Sebastian, you're within range. So it'll be a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 22.
You succeed. So you're not knocked prone. Forgot where we landed last time when you were taking damage. I think we decided that you did not if you succeeded on it. So the you were able to keep from being pummeled by the wings as the dragon flies away from you. You can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yep, I will.
Get him.
That's a natural 1.
Gosh dang it.
I'm running out of D20s.
And
We're all in
Cordelia, you
jail.
turn around just in time to see the dragon hot on your heels, and it has flown straight out of the ceiling as well, flying up towards you, mouth open. That'll be Pilar's turn.
I'm sorry, did you say that they're out of the ceiling?
Yes.
Like out of view?
No, you can see them. You can see there's a big like square hole cut out in
like the cargo drop
deck.
thing.
Yeah. So you can see them. The dragon is only, given like the span of it, the dragon's only about like 20 feet off the ground from where you're at right now. So it's not actually that far away from you. But it's only about 10 feet away from Cordelia.
Okay. I'm going to try and stab it with my spiritual weapon because it's only 20 feet away from where it was, right?
It moved 40 feet from where it was.
Okay, so it wouldn't be able to reach.
No, I don't think you're
spiritual. Then I won't even worry about moving it. I'll just leave it right there. And instead, I will healing words, my Tito.
Okay.
Healing word. Click. 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 That's a 9.
9 will. Oh no, that's not. That's a 9 will heal. A 9
Woo! It sure will. What other things do I have? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. I'm gonna try and Eldritch Blast him.
Are you still frightened?
I am not.
Okay.
I succeeded last time.
You do have your advantage now.
I do. That's a 27 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
And it does 9 force damage.
Okay.
And then the next one is. Did you just move my 17? Okay, no, we're good. 25 to hit.
Hits.
And another 2 force damage.
Okay, so that was 11 total.
Yes.
Okay. All right. 2 Eldritch Blasts slam into the dragon that is swooping out of the ship. End of your turn. The dragon is going to, because I think, let me double check the range on this actually. Tail attack, 15 feet. So it sort of somersaults in the air and its tail comes like, you see darkness behind you, kind of blowing out the sun for a second. As its tail strikes at you, Cordelia, you don't have any more illusions. Correct. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, that's a 16 to hit.
I'm gonna use shield again.
Okay, the shield shatters as the tail hits it, but you are able to deflect the dragon that has singular intent in coming at you right now. Enza, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike upon my gun and take a shot at the dragon.
And you are frightened or not frightened?
I am not frightened anymore.
Okay.
I have Hecker range on this.
Yes.
And let's see if I hit.
I'll say, given its position, it's... No, you're good. You move down. I'll say you have full view of it. It's not going to have any cover.
Okay. Okay, first one is... Nope, that's a 14. So that probably doesn't
That'll
hit.
miss. Yeah.
Okay. And the next one is less. Stop! No.
Not good. As 2 shots ring out, both of them deflecting off the dragon as it spins in the air. You didn't get the killing strike on it that you needed. That'll end Enza's turn. It is now the dragon's turn. Its mouth open, but underneath you, Cordelia, its jaws wide. You see those gills kind of fan out and the ice begins to crystallize as a blast of cold, of like a blizzard swirls up in your direction. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You can do it. That's not my worst one. 19?
That just succeeds.
Yes, queen.
You take half damage. Be 27 points of cold damage.
Okay. Make a concentration check. Just throw my dice on the ground. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Is that enough?
You're fine.
Fire bullets.
However, the dragon continues to fly up underneath you. It can't make any attacks on you, but it flies up to your level. It just sort of beats its wings once, like squaring off with you in that moment, and lets out a deafening roar right in your face. That'll end the dragon's turn. Sebastian.
And it's like 50 feet straight up now.
Yeah.
Well, let me double check the thing. I'm gonna throw my dynamite at it. It's the only thing that has range.
Oh my gosh! Go!
Okay. You pull you kind of pull the dynamite out of your bag. I assume the fuse is probably set to be pretty short, knowing you're going to have to use this in very last minute situations. You light the fuse and then chuck it underhanded up through the gap. Does it have, so it's just, you throw it at a creature within a certain range and it
makes a dex save. It'll be 12, but it's, half damage on a success.
Yeah, how many sticks is this?
This is just one.
Just one stick. Okay.
So it's 5 feet, trying to do it on the other side of the dragon from Cordelia.
Okay, yeah, I won't have you make it. I was debating whether I was gonna make you check to see if you could get the positioning right, but I'll just allow it. So it'll make a dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yep.
It does succeed on the dexterity save.
10. So half that for 5.
5 points of fire damage as
bludgeoning.
Oh, bludgeoning. Oh, well, either way, it's fine. 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the dynamite explodes behind it. The dragon sort of kind of pulses forward for a moment as
I'm going to yell at it. There's more where that came from.
Nikolai's still in the dragon. He's going to make 2 more attacks with disadvantage. Nope. Both miss. But he's struggling in there. More way than one. That'll be the end of his turn. Cordelia, is your turn.
I'm gonna.
You guys are all taking 5 temp HP, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna nosedive back towards the ground.
Okay. Disengaging.
Yeah, I gotta.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and dive
All right. You dive back towards the ground.
where the punches are.
The dragon tries to bite out at you, but you move quickly enough and focused enough to avoid any retaliation. As now the dragon is like hovering over the hole, these massive wings blotting out the sun behind it, looking down at all of you below it. Okay.
I can drink a potion, yes?
Yes, you can.
Oh, heck. Oh, I ever have a potion.
You can do it. Maybe you'll get a beard.
Drink my greater healing potion. What do I roll?
To see what the effect is or
Yeah.
how much healing.
No, to see what the effect is.
D100.
You got this.
Roll high. Roll low for more fun.
Or do fireball centered on yourself and kill it. It's fine.
Threw my dice on the ground. I rolled an 89.
Then you're not affected
Okay.
by any negative
I'm
effects.
then gonna heal myself and go pick my dice up off the floor before the cats
Okay.
eat it.
All right. Pilar's turn.
Okay, that's me. Blah, 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 blah. How far away is the dragon?
It is 50 feet up.
50 feet up. Blah, okay. But presumably it's going to come back down chasing Cordelia, right? And Cordelia is how far?
Cordelia is like right up with you guys on the ground now. She flew straight down. So if it comes down, it'll be in your face.
Great. I am going to inspire Sebastian.
Okay.
A lot of cussing. Just like Just like inspirational cussing.
Okay.
Please, I can kill it. Oh my gosh. That's my bonus action. And then my
Perfect.
action. I'm gonna attempt to shoot it some more.
Okay. Make your Eldritch Blast attacks.
Yes, pew pew. 23.
Hits.
And then 21.
Hits.
Excellent. Okay, rolling damage now. 7 and 2, 4, 9.
9. Okay. Perfect. 9 points damage. Just 2 more Eldritch Blasts. Connect with the dragon. It's struggling up there.
I'm gonna just move a bit so we're not all super close together.
Okay.
So wherever it is I can go, I'm gonna go there.
You can move 30 feet.
Somewhere that's not in the open, preferably, like behind another barrel.
It's right above you, so you can't really get behind it.
Oh, I just don't want to be like clumped with Cordelia.
Yeah, that's fine. You can move back. It might not affect if it does a breath attack, but it could affect if it lands and tries to start lunching on people.
Start hecking crap up. Okay, that's me.
Okay. Enza.
All right, I am gonna pew pew again.
All right.
But first, oh wait, I have to use my bonus action. I have to reload.
Yes.
So I reload first. And then I pew pew. Okay. That's a 9.
No, no.
I'm gonna roll a different one. Get out of here. Die. I don't want you anymore. Well, that's better. 19?
19 will hit.
Oh, it does. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so I still have a fire shot, and it's still Slayer's Braid.
Is the ensnaring strike still up? Is that until the next weapon attack that hits?
That would, yeah.
Oh. Let me pop it in and let's see. While I count up damage.
Yeah, until the next time you hit.
So 19 piercing, and it needs to make a strength save.
All right. Strength save.
And I'm sure it's a larger than large creature. So
Yeah,
it has
it's
advantage.
Oh, it does. Okay, then it'll roll again. I think they'll just super succeed. Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay.
She succeeds. Yeah.
Good job, dragon.
The
well
vines
done.
try to wrap around it, but it just tears away at them as they crumble away, like frozen lettuce.
Nice.
I don't know. Trying to use more metaphors. Okay, that ends.
That's
worked for
very
me.
visual.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Dragon's turn. It's gonna see if it recharges. Well, Dragon is looking down at all you juicy folks down on the ground. I guess everyone except for Enza.
Oh wait. It takes extra 4 damage.
Oh, nice.
I remember this time.
It is
Yes, good.
very
Kill
low
it.
right now. Not enough to kill it, but pretty
Okay.
close. Dragon takes a big old gulp of air, and its fins once again sort of spark, and the crystals begin to form, and it is going to let out another blast of cold breath down at all of you.
All of who?
Cordelia, Sebastian, and Pilar.
I did move away.
You did, but
And
it's
I
going to be.
remember you saying I was possibly out of the way.
I said it's probably not going to help you with the
Oh.
with the cold breath. It would help you if it landed.
Moppy. Okay, let's do this.
So let's make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Well, and I had to move so I could see it better.
Your inspiration is a D8.
Yeah, I had you kind of up on it, so like
Okay, so I can still
cone
have
shape, I
thing.
think you're going to be just out of the.
Okay, got it.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a 21 with the inspiration.
Nice.
13.
Fail.
Oh no.
That's
Good night, everybody.
It's going to be. What is it? I'm trying to remember again.
I've got to go.
Oh no. Don't say that.
48 points of cold damage.
I'm alive.
I'm out.
I'll save you.
I'm unconscious.
reduced to half for Sebastian. So
For the first
24.
time.
And that's all the dragon wrote. And the dragon does not come to land. The dragon kind of stays there for a moment. I think it flies another like 20 feet up, and it sort of surveys down to see if anyone is still missing or is still moving. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Yep. Presumably Cordelia is very close to me.
I got her.
Proximity-wise.
She is very close to you.
Okay. Does Cordelia carry a gun on her?
No.
I do.
No.
I have a dagger.
Yeah, but the dragon's. What you said? It's now like
Could throw it
7
really
feet
far.
up?
It'd be like 70 feet up.
And some cards. Does that help?
Could grab her
I
broom,
mean, that's out of. Yeah.
hop on her broom,
You could.
go for a ride.
Room 50 feet up. Jump the other 20 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I might as
She
well.
might kill you if the dragon don't, but she doesn't know.
I mean, step of the wind triples your jump distance, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you would let me ride the broom up and jump up the rest of the way.
I would allow that with a because it trip if you use your step of the wind thing, if that triples your jump
Yeah.
distance.
Doubles, but
And by triple,
Doubles.
I meant double.
Double.
Yes.
Okay. And your jump distance is like
Far.
it's your
Far.
strength
So far.
modifier or
It's a strength number.
divided by. I'd allow it.
I just want it to be known that Cordelia is gonna be pissed, but Savannah is like, yes. Dude.
Yes. So you grab the broom, and I imagine sort of like surfer standing on it. You poise. You go like flying up as fast as you can, reaching the sort of the pinnacle where the broom begins to kind of slow for a moment from that burst of speed, and you leap off the top up towards the dragon. Make your attack. Zuh.
17.
Just misses.
Yeah. And I use the inspiration to not die from the ice.
Yes.
Pilar, at some point you need to make a con save to see if I
Oh, that's
still-
right. I'll do that right now. Here we go. I don't know what I'm trying to beat here. Probably like
Half
24,
of the
right?
damage you took.
Yeah, so I didn't beat a 24 with a 7.
Okay. This is going to hit with a 25.
Yes.
So let me roll the damage. 7 bludgeoning.
It's okay.
If it's still up, I'm going to try a stunning strike.
Okay, it's still up. Let's do a stunning strike. Constitution save. No, it succeeds on the Constitution save.
Yep. As I'm falling back down, I just flip it both birds.
As you punch into it, it does let out a roar. It falters for a moment. I think it drops about like 5-10 feet in altitude.
When the monk hits your eye, you know you're gonna die. You're amore.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Do I
No
get
bonus
inspired
attack
by
or anything?
that? Can I have
I
inspired?
had to use my
I
bonus.
think we all got inspired by that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Nikolai's still inside. He'll make a couple more attacks to see if he can get out of it. Nope. Okie dokie. Cordelia, make a death save. It is 2 fails.
Oh no.
Okay. It is Pilar's turn.
That is my turn. Okay. The dragon is still, what, 50 feet up?
Yeah.
Sebastian is falling. Cordelia is dying. I run to Cordelia, whipping out my violin. As I put it under my chin, it like the material of it like rotates until it's made of stained glass, and I will cast Cure Wounds upon her. Which is the first level spell. Oh wow, a minimum healing, but you get 6 hit points. You're not dying anymore, so there's that.
Conscious, though.
Alive.
And then I'm going to recast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level, right in front of it, and hit it.
I don't think you can do a spiritual weapon and a cure wounds on the same turn.
Oh, you're right. I can't cast it again. Shoot! A boot! No! Okay, I changed my mind. Could I instead of healing worded, Cordelia? I'll re-roll the healing because it was a higher dice.
No.
Or no? Am I just effed?
I would say you could do something else with your bonus action, but since the healing has already been rolled.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus action attacks.
No, we can
And
inspire somebody else.
My spiritual weapon isn't gonna reach. Yeah, Enza's next. Oh man. I just look at Enza and I go, oh Enza. Oh please. That's my inspiration.
Okay.
All right,
My
Enza,
best.
go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to shoot again. I'm gonna use the good die. 18?
18 hits.
Yes. Okay. Oh, actually, it's more than. Yeah, no, 18. You're right. Okay. Do I have any more fire shots? I do. I still have like 4 more.
I think you lost concentration on those.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. So I don't. Thank you. I just roll this. Okay. $17?
17 points of damage. How do you kill it, Enza?
Yes.
Okay. How do I kill it? Just like train my sights on it, and I'm gonna try to like get it in like the upper sort of like neck.
Okay, so you take your shot as that dragon is kind of trying to fly away and is beginning to make its move towards the sky. You aim, exhale, and fire. The bullet connects in the neck, and there's this spurt, this gout of blood that shoots out from the dragon, and the dragon lets out a pained roar as this happens, and it tries to fly higher, but the blood is spilling down its body against its white it's this pale white hide, and just as it reaches the pinnacle, its wings give out, and the dragon begins to tumble down and falls. I'm
Can I run and grab somebody?
Well, I think it's gonna fall before you can get there. I think.
What's Sebastian's movement speed? Can I pick up Cordelia and get her out?
I'll say Sebastian, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 24.
24. You hit the ground. I assume you use your monk thing to reduce damage. I'm not going to try to calculate it. You hit the ground, maybe sprained a little bit, but you look over, you see Cordelia, you see the dragon now begin to tumble down. You grab her and roll to the side off of the cargo containers just as the dragon boom, slams on top, denting them all inward, and as the ice shatters all across the inside of the cargo container.
I also have tried to grab Pilar's hand.
Yeah, I'll say Pilar.
Yeah, I was right next to Cordelia.
This was not the same radius as the ice breath. So, oh yeah, you did do your cure wound.
Cure wounds is touch.
You were cognizant enough of what's going on to move out of the way. I think this is mostly to get Cordelia out of the way since she was prone. But the ice shatters all around the inside of the cargo container. The bodies that were kind of frozen to the side falling, but the dragon is still and moving no more for a moment. Until you hear a roaring from inside, and the dragon you see its neck kind of moving for a moment. You think its head is moving forward as a bare claw grabs on to the outside of the jaw, and you see Nikolai in his werebear form pulling himself out from inside of the dragon, letting out a roar as he does so, and then also kind of tumbling down the shipping crates.
Pooh Bear.
I had to make an injury roll.
You do. Make a Constitution save.
Very bad.
Worse than half your level.
4.
Yep.
Oh no.
I'll pull that up in a little bit, but everything is quiet for a moment.
Okay. Enzo's gonna rush down to where her friends are, and I'm going to cast Healing Spirit
Oh,
as
Okay.
sort of a transparent wolf. Large wolf shows up, and you all feel a little bit better.
Yeah, slowly
some
beginning to
heals.
heal.
Yeah.
Works out to essentially 10d6 on all of us. I think.
Yeah, let me click the thing.
Cordelia, make a roll d8.
6.
Everyone wants to roll 6s for some reason. You also have a
Oh,
mild
man.
concussion.
Ugh,
Which immediately goes away with healing spirit.
rough.
Yeah, which heals. You have the injury point now, though.
Yep.
That's the
Yeah.
thing
I
at
put
this
it on the
level.
sheet.
Pilar is gonna like walk over to Nikolai.
Yeah, who I think is reverting back to his human self, and is just like panting heavily as ice is kind of like formed around his like shoulders and neck, and he goes, "This is not how I wanted to wake up today."
yeah, I bet. Ooh.
And I press to digitate the stomach goop off of him.
Okay.
This is Pilar doing her best to make amends with this dude she doesn't like.
Is
Wait,
everyone here? And he kind of looks around a bit and sees
You are laying on the ground.
uh
I mean, I'm there with Cordelia.
yeah, and I think he sees that and it immediately kind of pulls himself up, kind of again in rough shape, but not nearly as rough as some of you. And I think he kind of rushes over, but also kind of halfway stops, like with over towards Cordelia, seeing you conscious and stuff on the ground, and he goes, "Are you okay?"
I am trying to get up. Getting up.
I will assist her in getting up.
Fuck you.
And
I
that
go
kind of
hug
was
him.
Okay. He's confused.
Yeah, I bet.
Thank all of you for not letting me get eaten by a dragon.
Technically, you did get eaten by a dragon.
Thank you for not letting me stay eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I take it your lady friend was not what you were expecting.
Yeah, hope it was worth it.
Lady friend?
Weren't you on the date? Like, earlier?
Whoever you were talking to at the joint last night.
Somebody came up and talked to me for a bit, and then I don't really remember anything else after
Listen,
that.
if one more of you fucks gets mind controlled, I'm just gonna leave.
I was mind controlled?
Probably.
yeah.
In any
Don't
case,
remember.
you were captured by a dragon. And we saw you with somebody.
I remember a woman came up and offered to buy me a drink, and talked for a moment, and then I don't remember. Next thing, I woke up and I was inside of a dragon.
Right. Sounds like you shouldn't have drunk that drink.
But you're okay now.
Pat, 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 checks the back of his neck surreptitiously.
I think you see the mark on the neck, that white brand, slowly begin to sort of heal over, and until like there's just a faint scar there. He looks down at Cordelia and says, "Are you sure you're all right?"
No. But you are.
I'm sorry that I made you all go through this.
Well,
Or
you already died on me once. Wasn't gonna let it happen again.
I appreciate that.
Besides, we need all hands on deck for killing her mom tomorrow. Is that still on, or do we want to take a day?
I need a nap.
oof. Yeah, God, our schedule keeps getting very full, very quick.
Well, we can sleep until a little before noon, so
Somebody's going to have to fill me in on what's going on because I'm a little bit out of the loop.
we'll talk.
Yeah, it makes sense. You were.
It's
frozen.
really straightforward. We're going to kill her mom.
There's a little bit more to it than that.
All right. Do you need some help? It looks down to Cordelia, and you're like mostly frozen.
Probably passing out.
Yeah. And I think you all help each other out of the this mostly destroyed now cargo freight container. And assuming you're not doing anything with the body or claiming any more trophies.
I'm going to take a vial of its blood.
Okay.
Would it be possible to rip out like a tooth?
Sure.
Give me one.
Yeah. Y'all want some teeth?
It ate my bird.
Yes.
Yeah.
As cool as it was, its head is not gonna fit in my apartment.
That was a really good line, though.
Thank you.
Ow, my side.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Seb and get a few teeth for everybody.
Oh, wait, we got healing spirited.
Yeah,
I'm not
so you
still
should
at.
feel a little better.
I'm
Would you
not
have a
still
roll
at
for that.
8 HPs.
Yeah, if you guys want to roll for that, or
I do. Roll 10d6. Is that right? Am I rolling 10d6?
Yeah, because it's 1d6 each round for a minute.
if you all
Perfect.
huddle together, if you have a big group hug, then you can roll that many.
Conga line.
Absolutely.
That does exactly back up to max for me.
Hey.
It's almost like it never happened.
Aw.
Except for you have the mental scars.
Much better.
So I know a lot about dragons. Would I know if there is something in particularly useful that I could reap from this dragon cards?
If you knew I'd say if you knew someone that was interested in buying like monster parts,
Like
Then-
I or Finn.
they might be.
Oh yeah.
I am. I guess you don't
No,
really
I
know
have
about
that.
Finn. I might be interested in it. She'd probably be interested in the thing as a whole.
That's okay. Well,
But
maybe we
you
should
guys can
know.
just let them know there's another dragon in a ship over here.
Yeah.
But we expect money.
You expect money. Okay. Well, we
Yeah,
can
maybe we
deal with that next time. So I'll make a note of going to negotiate for dragon money. Okay.
Dragon money.
Well, we'll go ahead and call our session here for today then. Congrats. You killed another dragon.
That was-
Four more.
4 more to go.
That was the hurtest that Pilar has ever been in this show.
Yeah.
I think this is the first damage she's taken since episode 1.
Oh dang.
Took
She
all of
almost died.
Yeah, but GG guys. We'll be back next week at 3 p.m. I think we decided that worked for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we'll be back 3 p.m. Eastern time next week. Probably for a reasonably length session. Got a little ahead of ourselves today, but thank you for bearing with us and hanging out for the 4+ hours we've been playing. Check out on Monday. We're gonna have a one shot and during a normal wild space time block. It's going to be start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to be running a dungeon out of the Yawning Portal supplement. So come watch. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Might be lots of death.
might
Might be.
be probs B. we will have another game of Wonderworld on Thursday as we are wrapping up our campaign there. I think we might be doing our announcement on what we're going to be doing next, maybe on Thursday. So you can stay tuned for that and see what's going to be happening in that time slot coming soon. And yeah, I think that's it. Anything other announcements or anything, guys?
Mm,
We won.
probably do some. Yeah,
We freaking won.
we
Drink
did
plenty
it.
of water. Be kind to each other.
Yeah.
Uh,
I might do some more crafting
oh yeah,
Yeah.
in the future at some point.
yeah, that'd be really cool. I didn't get to catch all of it, but from what I saw, that was really informative and very cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, no more advice from me. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next week. And until then, good game and good night, internet.
Good night, internet.
Good night, internet.
Good night, internet.